A1 is good, by the way. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, we're good. You know, we're good.
I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if that was just too like.
I don't. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I see. Anyway, let me find these puzzles right quick. Are you sure you don't want to?
Great point, Penny.
Are you sure you don't want to do your, like, if I find puzzles, it's gonna be like 3,200, 3,300. Don't you want to start with your puzzles?
So why don't you go to like custom puzzles and then like choose a lower.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just choose a lower range. That makes sense. Okay.
The reason I wouldn't want to do it is because then I'll see the answer and then it suddenly becomes less of a solving process for.
That is true. Dang, you could see the answer. You can't just do it before. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a classroom and then invite you to the room. All right.
That sounds like great news. Great news.
Yeah. You ready for school? You ready to have some homework?
Yes, actually. Right now, my chat will be excited to hear this. I'm pushing for a new personal best in rapid. I'm not far from it. It's not like I'm like miles away from it. Earlier today, I was 30 points away from it.
Ooh.
And I played more. But
What?
in fact, there was once a day where I was actually the exact, like I was 1 point away from a new personal best.
Mm.
It was the day that I got the personal best. But I'm just giving a pause for laughter
What?
because you aren't doing it.
Oh my goodness. I know I'm trying to set up this classroom. My bad. What is your username again? My bad, guy.
A can of Campbell's soup.
Dang it, that's what I missed. The dang A. A can. Yeah, that's the only thing I was missing. My bad.
Huge Red Star.
All right, I just invited you to the classroom. Chris, I'm not playing viewers. I'm not playing viewers today, Chris. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're live right now.
Yes, I am. I am live.
I
So
did not register this.
so you can send me. I think that link to
I need
compare
like,
our.
log out really quick. I need to log into my not staff account. I was like, where is my invite?
Yeah, get into your invite, bro.
Well, I need to get into my account.
Get into your invite.
There we are. Great news. Okay, we did it, America.
You did it! Woohoo!
Now I'm logged in, and now I need to actually accept the puzzle or the classroom invite. Invites.
Then your face is
Big
too
check
big.
mark. Your face is too big.
Yeah, I know. That's a good problem.
Zach never teaches anyone for free, so shouldn't H1 get paid for this? I teach literally every student for $0.
It's fine. He would just give me a couple subs. It's cool. We worked it out.
Yeah.
It's fine, guys.
You know what? I need to start. You don't do this. I was the one who initiated this. Huge raid from Gremlin Plays Chess. Pog, welcome in.
Hey!
Make sure, we need to have the shared chat. I don't think it's actually like sharing our chat. Is your people from both? Okay, people from both sides write something. Okay, great. Now it's showing up. Now you're seeing my people. Welcome in. We're doing a collab stream. We are learning how to do a puzzle for the first time because apparently we're doing it wrong, and H1 has problems with that.
Let's go.
So if you're looking to like improve how you go about doing your puzzles, not only is H1 just an excellent coach in general and does live lessons literally all of the time, that's like one of his main things on stream, but you'll have the opportunity at this exact moment to participate in that learning opportunity. So stick around. Please go follow H1 if you just got rated into my chat and have not yet found out about him. And if you're in my chat and have not yet followed him, Chess Jawa, I'm looking at you. Go over to H1.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And y'all should go follow Zach, too. Hey, everybody that just joined to the stream, I still got to send a message. And plus, before we get into the lesson, you do got to do 20 push-ups. That's
Hazard Gamer said that was something that he thought would happen. He knows exactly how to do it. You charge for that, right? I'm under the impression that you charge for that.
I do charge for push-ups on my stream, but I feel like since this is your puzzle training, I can take that as a Dang, Joshua, chill. I can take that as a payment. Just you doing 20 push-ups.
Chill. I don't want to do this in front of you.
Come on, man. We got. I do it with you. How about that? I do it with you.
So here's my big problem. No. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm going to get. First off, I'm not sure I'm going to get to 20 because I learned that I was doing them wrong and how I should be doing them correctly. And apparently 20 wrong push-ups is a lot easier than 10 right ones. And so I'm really gonna put in my all to like do it properly because apparently there's a thing that everybody agrees is the right or wrong way. So
yeah, I think when you
every one push-up Zach does, H1 does twice as much.
Oh, they want me to do twice as much of push-ups. So if you do 20, I'll do 40. How about that?
So no. But here's what I'm saying. Hatzer, you've completely ruined the push-up market here. 10 push-ups. He's like, wow, that's a great deal. I can get 10 push-ups. What he wants to pay for is suffering. That's what he wants. He wants suffering.
Oh,
and
man.
So,
you gotta suffer.
Your 10 push-ups is just like okay, I gotta get down on the ground. Like, that's the worst part about it for you. For me, it's like, I'm going to perish and collapse on the floor if I do 10 push-ups. Your 10 push-ups are far, you have the craft version of it. It's like, they just get churned out. For me, it's like a boar's head delicate slicing where I have to meticulously create a single one for it to even be something worth marketing.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses here, all right?
Yeah, you are hearing a lot of excuses. They're all fucking valid.
I don't know about valid, but here's the thing, man. I can teach you how to do push-ups so nobody's making fun of your form anymore. Like, I'm trying to help you out, brother.
I don't think you're trying to help me out.
I'm trying to help you out, brother.
I don't think you're trying to do that.
Brother.
Everybody
from another mother. And plus, why did you on your stream with Gremlin plays chess? Why did I get adopted? Like, I don't appreciate getting adopted randomly. I still remember that whole conversation that y'all had. Like, y'all can adopt every other chat, but me, I don't know. I'm kind of like a spoiled brat a little bit. I don't think I'm. Yeah, like yes. Like you got to at least beat me in chess like 10 times in order for me to ever get adopted by anybody. Like that's the thing. So,
you've been my sweet baby boy since day one.
And
I'm sure that was the sentence that you just loved hearing.
No, I did not. Yeah, do some push-ups. Dude, I can't even talk anymore. I can't even after whatever that was. I can't even talk anymore.
Can a man not do push-ups?
Nope. How would you talking like that? Yuck.
Okay. Here I go. I'm going down.
Yuck.
I'm wearing a turtleneck and a button-up shirt underneath this. That's what we're doing right now.
All right. There we go. Snap. All right. Chess.com. Oh my goodness, why are you hurting? Let me see your stream. Oh my. Hey, what camera do you have that's like tracking you right now? That's actually pretty.
I want that to be very clear.
Pretty interesting.
So.
Pretty interesting.
With the part. Get rid of the fucking ears.
You got to keep the ears on.
My ass not too high, but also not too low. Get the fuck out of here if you're my backpack.
Backpack 8.
I think that this is like proper.
See you later, Gremlin. You don't want to just stay for him to do the push-ups right quick.
We are not. My ass is too high.
Okay, so here's the thing: you gotta tighten up the core when you're doing push-ups. You like
me anything, so I'm just gonna put in my headphones and ask you what you're.
Okay, or just take the headphones out for 1 second and just listen to me while you do push-ups.
Yeah, but then everybody will hear your voice twice because it would go straight back into this microphone.
Oh, okay. So you got to tighten up the core when you're doing push-ups. You got to tighten up the core. All right? Do you know what that means? Like, just tighten up. You never like flex your stomach.
No, I'm like. So
Oh
this
my.
feels the exact same way that when somebody talks about like, doing like what best practices in chess are. It's like, oh yeah, you don't want to create dark squared weaknesses. And it's like, what does that even mean?
Bro, it's kind of hard to explain it. Okay, dang it. Okay, this is really hard to explain. I don't know why this sounded okay. You never did that before. You never like pretended. You know what I mean? Just
no, I know what you're talking
yeah, just
about.
tighten
Your core, but like
tighten up the core.
Actually successfully doing it.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna know if you're doing it. Okay, get into the push-up position right quick. Let me see.
Was what I was doing looking?
Okay, let me
sort of good?
let me show you. No, your butt was too high. Your bottom was too high. Okay, let me show you. Let me
ask you that.
All right, this is what you're supposed to look like.
You're going to the ground.
Here we go. All right.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Oh, snap. You won't be able to see me. Oh, crap. Wait a minute.
Let me actually go ahead and open up your stream, I suppose.
Yeah, you won't be able to see me. Yeah, open up my stream.
There's H1.
Okay. So, this is how you're supposed to do it. You see that? Core tight.
You're going to the ground.
Leg straight.
Great. My ass didn't look too much higher than that.
No, it was higher. You don't see it? Oh, y'all don't see. Hey, if y'all don't see it, go to my stream then. Stop. Y'all being lazy. All right. No, it was higher than that though. It was though.
I'm gonna do 10 push-ups.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my damnedest. I'm gonna do my hardest, and we're gonna call it a day. This is going to be mentally and physically exhausting for me.
Okay.
Patcher's gonna be disappointed that it's not 70. He's like, you don't want me to gift you 10 subs? I'm like, no, because then you're gonna be like, I need to do 100 push-ups. You don't understand that I can't do more than like 20 right now.
Bro, once you do 20, I'll hit 40, and then we're Gucci, right?
Patcher, I want you to hear these words as carefully as I can say them.
Tier 3 subs is crazy though for push. Oh my goodness.
Try more. I am happy not taking your money and not doing push-ups. You want the push-ups?
Hey, you gotta back up off a passer. That's the guy though. That's the Hey, we support Patzer over here. We support him. And can y'all on my side, whoever's on my side, can y'all hear Zach well? All right, it's just me now. What's the secrets? You don't know what? You don't know how to do the push-up? Okay, he's at. That's okay. Wait a minute. Tell him to stop. Stop. That's decent, but there's one other thing that he's not doing. He gotta go. It's fine. He's doing actually pretty decent. He's doing pretty decent. He's going. That's pretty decent, guys, right? He does need to practice on it. What was that, like 10? Is he dying?
You got complaints, I don't want to fucking do that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing my best, man. I have to be okay with this.
You got it, bro. Woohoo! Cheer for Zach. Woohoo! Hey, put in emojis. Emojis only. Let's get it. Cheer for Zach. You might as well be dying. Cheer for Zach. The effort.
Where else would you put a tissue box, Kenny Gray? Answer me that question. If I need to blow
got
my
it.
Damn nose. Where am I gonna do that?
You got it though. You good.
Also, as Hia says, I be jerking a lot.
Bro, what the heck? You didn't have to read that one. All right. The only thing, so next time you do push-ups, the only thing you just gotta you really got to focus on not moving the rest of your body. You just moving your arms when you're doing it, and you got to nose to the ground. You kind of did like you kind of did like half push-ups.
But Zach is a bit quiet on your stream, smiley face.
Oh, thank you. Dang, why are you quiet on my stream? But you was kind of doing like half push-ups a little bit.
What?
Yeah, that's because
that
you wasn't.
Was your idea of half of a push-up.
Yeah, you kind of wasn't going completely down.
I don't know how much further I can
Kenny,
go.
I'm not. I can't give advice. I give any advice, and it's called bullying. I can't. What do you want from me?
My arm, like going like this, is now like something that is burdensome.
That's why I gave you the benefit of the doubt. That's why I was like, you know what I mean? I kind of just let you do your thing. I was like, hey, he did a good job. I was cheering for you, actually.
That's great news.
You know?
Yeah, I've just learned to be incredibly insecure about it because my chat is absolutely ruthless. Because of course they see anything that they perceive as less than perfect, and they're like, "Oh, look at this idiot! Look at him!" Oh.
Nah,
like,
you're not an idiot, man.
I'm trying here.
Even if it's a bad form, it's still you doing push-ups.
My chat is the exact reason that I was afraid of gym class back in middle school.
Did you not put on the shorts during PE?
Oh, I put on the shorts during PE. I didn't have any difficulty with that part.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say, don't be one of those guys.
Oh no. No, I would participate. I didn't like skip out.
Okay.
But like it was definitely an insecurity thing. That's not even with like a question.
That's what I'm saying.
At least you tried is the top account.
My chat is saying that at least you tried. You got it done. Prehistoric said you got it done, and I'm pretty sure the form would just come if you did it a lot more. But I think the problem is, do you have channel points for push-ups?
Like, do you think I'm going to make it something that is easily obtainable for chat? I can't. Guys,
this is what y'all need to do. Are you gonna do? Let me see. One sub, at least 5 push-ups. One sub, since it's that hard. Like,
here's what I do. I have a wheel here.
They want to see you healthy.
No, they don't.
They want to see you healthy.
H1, is this your first day on the internet or on this planet? Which one is it?
They have, even though their intentions might seem flawed, they really care for you. Honestly, each one of these people, especially, I know Red Star, he cares for you. All right.
Red Star does.
Hiya.
Hias doesn't. Patzer doesn't.
He's just showing it in a weird way. Hias cares for you. He's just showing it in a weird way. That's that that's like that older brother treatment. He's probably like an onk in the chat. He's cool. Hyper got you. You know what I mean? How many pushes?
Hyper got me.
Chad, how many pushes did he do? Because I'm gonna do twice as many as his. It's so that you can get like a real demonstration of a push-up.
This is exactly what my chat needs. Proof that push-ups can be done well by a streamer, so that they have something more to compare.
Yeah,
please.
I mean, you did more push-ups to XQC if that makes you feel any better.
That man also has $100 million more than that.
I mean, you know what I mean? You know, you gotta trade off. You gotta trade it off.
Yeah, I can't do a push-up, but I can buy a human person.
Oh man, Red Star, you said 40. Wait a minute, you didn't do 20. You didn't do 21 push-ups. I didn't see 21. No, I did 10. You did 10. Yeah, I just do 20 right quick, and then we could get on with the lesson. How about that? You do.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Let me go ahead and like make it to that my chat.
All right.
See you. Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to point the camera down so that people don't have to go to my chat to see me do the push-ups.
No. You're fine.
I already pointed it down.
Oh, excellent. Well, that was unhelpful.
All right. Here we go. All the way extended out. Arms a little bit sideways. Hands a little bit sideways.
I swear to God. This is what it feels like I was doing, but go. You're doing awesome. Huge! 2, 3, and it doesn't, like, it's not even a fucking challenge for him. It's just done like that.
15.
Yeah, and he's just
16,
doing it. Like,
17,
he just does it.
18, 19, 20. All right, cool. There we go. Just some simple 20 push-ups.
Crazy.
Know what I mean?
No.
No.
You asked, and the answer was no.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Just-
No,
just-
I do not, sir. No, I do not.
Just revisit the stream. You should make it like a redemption so that, you know, you can get that reminder. Like the next time you do push-ups, you could just replay this stream.
Atzer's trying to barter with you right now. He's like,
Oh, we're not. I'm not. Nah, Patzer, we're not doing squats. That's too much.
You can do it.
One thing at a
Do a
time.
squat, sire, please.
One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. We got to get the push-ups first before we get the squats. And y'all know I'm bad at sit-ups, so I can't even teach him how to do a proper sit-up. Not yet, at least.
Anyhow, Atzer owes me $300.
That's pretty extreme. Oh, where did
Yeah, I
Patzer?
know.
What did you do, Patzer?
He won't tell you. He's ashamed.
Patzer, what did you do, bro?
Lost a lot in gambling. He didn't do that. But I'm slandering
Okay,
his name.
are you in a classroom? Let's get started with these puzzles.
Have you given me the ability to move? You need to give me access.
No, I don't, because we need to calculate this first, right?
Right? Yes, but like, shouldn't I still be able to like interact with the pieces and highlight squares and whatnot? Show you what I'm looking at?
No. Not right now. You gotta solve it first before I give you those privileges. Come on now. Just like we did last time.
Well, I see. Rook
Wait,
takes
whoa. Wait just 1 second.
What? What do you mean, wait?
I said
Told me to solve it, and then
when I say wait. I don't know. I don't know what type of H1 crash out that was. But anyway, all right. So before we start doing these puzzles, man, we need to talk about. Do you remember the system that we talked about before?
don't use arrows.
Okay.
Move by move. Find the most forcing thing to make it so that everything is promised essentially for yourself.
All right.
If they have an alternative option, then it's not the most forcing move. And you need to be able to calculate what the lines will be. If it's a puzzle as well, it should be like, at most, there should be 3 reasonable choices for an opponent to make at any given time. If you're making the right move. Like, right. Okay, the king here, or there.
Well, that's the thing. When it gets harder, it's not just going to be like a bang, 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 and then like they're checkmated. When it gets harder, you're going to still have to figure out the best variant. You know, I'm going to tell you a secret. You know that stream that I helped you out with? I watched the extra 15 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
And there is a puzzle that you did where you were supposed to still find the best variation. Even though it didn't make sense, that was the best variation for that side to do. And I found it. And you got frustrated. So even though there's not like a consistent checkmate, bang, 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 it doesn't mean that, you know, like it's a puzzle for a reason.
Was my chat being like, yeah, that puzzle was stupid? I think I might remember which one you're talking about.
There's like 1 or 2 people in the chat that was saying that puzzle was stupid, but it really wasn't. That was the best counterplay that the black side had. That was the best variation.
Actually wasn't No.
But I don't want you to get into the pattern of like just doing moves with these puzzles and losing all your puzzle rating. But we should actually like force ourselves to calculate and stuff. But let me just give everybody a refresher so that we could do this together. All right. And so that I know you want to do the arrows for the viewers too, but this is how we're going to do it. We're going to think for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then you're going to explain the process, and that's when you're going to do the arrows. All right. But I want you to like get some silent thinking in before you try to solve each one of these puzzles. Is that
yeah.
good?
I think I see the answer.
Okay. But remember the system. First step.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I just got a request to play a bullet match against some guy named Master215 because he saw that I was live streaming. I gotta
H1 rechat. What's up, Arctic? I'm doing a collaboration with Smoothly right now, and so we're trying to practice on these puzzles. And he's talking about bullet matches with the chat. Did you accept the bullet match? Did you?
No, I didn't accept the bullet match.
I'm about to say.
I never.
Okay. Let me remind you, this is the system that we're going to be doing, and it's very important to do this system right now because we're going to grow on this system. So when we get into looking at a chess puzzle, and just like a real game, you got to automatically start calculating. You got to teach yourself to automatically start calculating and finding your candidate moves when you see a position on the chess, like on any chessboard. All right, you got to do it immediately, because what happens in a real game, you get into like a fog, or you just want to stop calculating, and then you're like guessing the best move. You're using your intuition when not a lot of people is Magnus Carlsen in the world. So you gotta be more going the direction of Fabiano Caruana than, if you got that talent. Anyway, the 4 steps. Number 1, look at your opponent's forcing moves.
Is Fabi famously calculation based?
Yes.
That makes sense. He looks like a dweeb.
Did you just call Fabiano Caruana a dweeb?
Are you telling me that you don't think that if you were not into chess and you saw that man and heard he's one of the top 5 chess players in the world, that your assumption wouldn't be, that man is a dweeb?
I feel like he'll go into IT if he wasn't into chess.
Oh, I think that is you giving the exact same insult in different words.
But like, you think people in IT is dweebs? What is this? What is this, like 2008? Like, bro,
No, I didn't call them gay.
We're literally practicing chess puzzles on stream. I think that's more dweebish than what Fabiano Caruana does.
Look, we don't make the same money for winning a tournament, but
oh my.
But yeah, I think I see the answer.
Wait a minute. Let me explain the 4 process first before we start cracking these puzzles down. Number 1, I know Zach just shooting shots. This dude can't know, man. Y'all on something else. Number 1, look at your opponent's forcing moves. Forcing moves, checks, captures, and threats. And this should be like a fast process. The more forcing moves your opponent has, the more you got to calculate. The less forcing moves they have, the easier it is to calculate. And that's how it should be in a real game. Like, if your opponent doesn't have a lot of forcing moves, then you should feel more at ease to do whatever you want, just like in a real game. Second step, you got to calculate you got to figure out your forcing moves, and you got to figure out your candidate moves too. And then once you figure out your candidate moves, third step, you got to start calculating your forcing moves and your opponent's forcing moves. And in every one of these puzzles, it's not always going to begin with a check or capture. It's sometimes going to be like a little secret threat. And when things get harder, it's just going to be like a threat. And then 4th step, blunder check, which is really important too, just to make sure that we're not blundering anything very simple. And that's the process that we're going to go through. All right.
Can you say that list one more time in order?
Number 1, check your opponent's forcing moves. Number 2, check.
When you say your opponent's forcing moves, you mean
all their checks, captures, and threats.
All their options.
Yes, because chess is a 2-person thing where you need to check your opponent's threats. You're right. We can't just go on with the chess game without being 10 steps ahead.
If they choose to join, that's cool.
Right. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we gotta quit that. I'm already lost. Can you repeat? All right. I'm gonna make it very simple for everybody. even though you can like rewatch the VOD afterwards. But anyway, number 1, check your opponent's forcing moves. Number 2, check your forcing moves and see what you can do. And in this section, you should be picking out your candidate moves, at least 3 to 4 moves that are the best in the position. Number 3, calculate those candidate moves, do your best move, and then figure out your opponent's best move. And then 4th, blunder check. Make sure you're not blundering at like a queen fork or something. And then like it'll be kind of disappointing, you know what I mean, in a real game. And then you go through all this calculation, and then you find out, oh crap, I'm losing my rook. Like, or you don't see checkmate. It's very embarrassing. And so that blunder checking spot is very important. And this is mostly for classical games too, this step process and finding the best move. All right, is that simple enough?
Yes.
All right, cool. You said you already found it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? You want to explain it first? Actually, I'm going to give you privileges. Let me see. I think this is the button. All right, can you do stuff on the board now?
My opponent actually hasn't made their move. It's Black's turn.
Is it Black's turn?
Sure is.
That's weird. Oh. Let me block out the... Interesting.
You can turn it on so that you can turn on the evaluation so it's only you are capable of seeing it.
But then I don't want the chat to see it on my side.
Do you not have the board cropped, so that's not included?
I do have the board cropped. That is true. But I'm gonna check the puzzle one more time.
H1 versus the Botez sisters when?
All right. That would be crazy. I think I could get a few wins off of them. Oh,
I mean, off of one of them, I'm sure you could. You barely plays chess anymore.
No, I think I could get Andrea. But wait a minute, which one is the master? Alexandra, right? Yeah. I think I can get a few wins off of her. I think I can get a few wins.
See you later, Hias. Take care.
I'm pretty confident. Oh, see you later, Hias. Yeah, pretty confident. All right, I'm gonna put it back up. Oh, what the? No, quit.
What is the first move for this puzzle?
It is king to... What's that square? D7?
D7?
Mm-hmm. It's king to D7.
Okay, well now...
Yep.
My puzzle changed, unfortunately.
All right, so let's start cooking. Give you like 1 to 2 minutes. I got the footage of the cook. Also got some individual... Hey, what's up, Barat Chess? How you doing?
Rat Chess.
Barat Chess. Bro, Smoothly is not good at puzzle. They ain't cashing it. You don't even know who Smoothly is. Come on, you're on YouTube. Like, bro. Dang, unless you're streaming on YouTube too.
What's that dude's rating? No, I'm curious. What's that dude's rating?
I don't know right now. I don't know. But that's pretty hilarious. All right, guys, let's get started. King D7 is the move. Yep. Do I need to put like a physical clock on the screen?
If you want to.
Yeah, because you need to be timed. Because in a real match, you don't got a lot of.
You need to be timed.
You don't got a lot of time. Oh, dang, bro. He said his rating is 1400.
I'm 2000 rapid.
I don't, I'm just a messenger, all right? I'm just a messenger.
Tell your little boy, tell the boy who sent his rude message that I would kick his ass into the moon, but I wouldn't because I don't feel like it right now.
That's pretty big words right there.
I have some other words.
Okay.
That I'm refraining from saying on your stream.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, your 2 minutes started. Your 2 minutes started.
Yes, I heard you.
I'm just repeating for you in the chat, and I don't know if you started calculating, because there's a difference between just looking at the position and actively thinking.
those are the same things to a feller as talented as I.
Right. In Cash and Cash Out, his puzzle rating is 2,700, so not that far off. let's get that.
So then, where's the points? Great, you can solve a puzzle, beat someone.
Oh man, we do talk about the. Actually, you should be thinking. My bad. One more minute. Y'all can say the answers in the chat because we're most likely not even going to. Most likely, Zach isn't going to be looking in the chat.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right. Let's go over it right quick. And before we start doing arrows and doing moves on the board, let's calculate it right quick. All right.
I'm going to be real honest with you. I just kind of went with my forcing moves because I felt like the line was too forcing to ignore.
Okay. What is your forcing moves?
Rook takes knight.
Okay. Rook takes on
check, and my opponent is not capable of playing king c6 because that leads to rook c7 mate.
Awesome.
So only legal move is, or only move that doesn't immediately lose is king d8. Then sacrifice rook on d7. When king takes, or if king takes, queen comes into f7, which is a check, and now playing queen e7 will be mate because of the same reasons. The queen is just a more powerful rook, and if bishop takes, then we have queen f6, forking the king and the rook, and when the king moves to let's
do the easy path. What if the king moves to e8?
e8, then that's just mate on d7.
Okay. Well, it's not d7.
Or I mean, my queen would go to d7. Sorry.
No, the queen wouldn't go to d7.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, the queen, you check the king on f6.
Yeah.
And then the king goes to e8.
And then my queen would go to e7, which is checkmate.
Okay.
Because my knight is protecting
you said d7. I don't know why you said d7.
Oh, sorry. I was like fully looking at that square and was like, no, I got it. What are you talking about? Hooray!
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
You can move like a knight. Who cares?
Okay. So if the king goes to c8 now.
If the king goes to c8.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're the one doing it. c8 is. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was like, you can't do that. The bishop's on it right now. I was my brain just did a full reset. I was like, great, I have all the information I need. If the king goes to c8, then we have queen takes h8, and the only move is to block with bishop, and then that will also be mate when queen captures on e8.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right.
So this do you want to play the?
Yeah, I'll play the moves. Oh yeah, let's do the easy version first. Okay. So if the king goes to c6.
Yeah. This is checkmate because the knight is covering these squares. This is called the Lucena position. I'm giving your chat wrong information.
I was like, oh, he knows the checkmate names. It was like, no, I don't think that's the right one. Oh man. Okay.
Actually, what is that one called? I mean, it's definitely it has a name. It's kind of like an Arabian.
Each one has a name, but there's like 30 of them though. So I don't.
It's like an Arabian kind of thing. It's the same concept when like the king is effectively run out of squares.
I feel like I do need to get more efficient with the names, but I pretty much know what every checkmate pattern looks like. So I don't.
Dude, I barely know which squares are called what. Sure. I was about to say A7 as like a wrong answer and happened to like either coincidence or my brain just recognized what was correct. Immediately come to the only one that I wasn't allowed to say for the purpose of my joke. Anyhow, so this now we have sacking the rook here.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter which way
I
they
was
take.
glad that you found this. I was like, oh crap, he actually found this. And
That's
just to
what
show,
I was looking to do. That's what I was looking to do before the king moved. Before I was under the impression that it was white's turn.
yeah, that makes sense because if king takes, like he said, queen to f7. If king goes to c6, then queen to c7.
Mate again.
Yeah.
And if not, this is also checkmate.
Okay. But the more
It's
important
also,
move,
I want to point this out for the sake of chat.
yeah.
It's important to register that every single move must be a check in this position because this and this is checkmate. Because my king runs out of squares. The only legal move after this check is to go king's c3, and then this check is covering both squares that would be possible. When my king is on this square, the only two squares that it would be able to vacate to are these two, and both of them are covered by this pawn. So
yeah,
that
it is
ends up
very
being
important,
checkmate.
and they literally have this check too. Yeah, these are the two checks that they would have if we did a weight move, and yeah, those would be horrible. Those would be horrible to get wrapped up into.
Guys, this doesn't look good.
So
that's my application for side character that is kind of annoying throughout the course of the movie.
bishop takes.
I can also do a he's right behind me if you need for reference in my audition tape. Guys, he's right behind me, isn't he? Anyhow.
I'm just waiting.
What?
Bro. I'm just waiting. So hypothetically speaking, if I give H1 100 push-ups now, does Zach do 50? No. He would literally die.
You're yet again looking for opportunities to give him and only him money.
And there's nothing wrong with me getting money though, right?
Look, I'm not upset about that.
I'm
Much
just
less
saying.
in February, the 1 month that we give you guys.
Come on, guys.
I'm not sure why I said you guys. That was wrong.
Bro, Zach. Dang it. Can't get nothing around here, bro. Bro.
I just said you
Zach
guys.
is
like,
done.
That was like a
Pack him up.
half step above.
He's
that
done.
Was a half step above.
Right after the
that was fucking terrible.
Right after the Kendrick halftime, right during Black History Month. That is crazy. Oh snap! We can secretly do that. Hey, put in your best chess pickup lines for this month, and I'll pin it. All right. So that's for Zach's chat too. We usually do this every single day on my stream. So put in your best chess pickup line. It cannot be inappropriate. I'm talking to Zach's people more than my people because they know. So, you know what I mean? All right. I don't think Logan's in here either. But
I
anyway,
have a really good one, but I don't think I could say it.
it can't be anything innuendo and you know what I mean, dealing with relations or fornication.
I'll type it directly to you on Discord and see if you like it. You don't have to read it aloud. I'll just type it to you.
Okay. All right. You know I'm gonna read it aloud. No matter what you type. Logan's not in here. I don't think so. So we're not afraid of him.
There you are.
What the heck, bro? You can no, bro. No, that does not count. So this is a bad example of a pickup line that I do not want to see. All right, because Zach just texted me, "Are you a rook?" Because I want to have sex with you, right? I don't want to see anything.
Hey, chat, clip that. Chat, clip that.
Dude, if you tell somebody that, you're going to get called. You're just going to go to jail, honestly, and then you're going to get
See, W pickup line. Red
No,
Star's in my corner.
not at all.
That
It's
we
not
got
a
another
W.
Can we get? Can
It's
we get
not
some
a
smoothly
W.
Pogs in chat? Can we get some smoothly Pogs in chat? I'll start off this train. Very easy for me. I frankly think that there should be. Oh shoot.
Best
just
so
one,
far.
and then-
Come on, guys. Smoothly extra. Okay, guys. All right.
Oh wait, I accidentally capitalized it. Well, it was the intent that mattered.
Dude,
Um,
what do you do? What are you doing pickup lines? So where are you doing pickup lines like that? In the club? Like, bro.
you think I'm going to a club? Who's
you know,
inviting me to
man,
a club, H1?
You know women hate chess. Like, dang, bro.
As Magnus Carlsen once said, although he is significantly more physically and emotionally
kidding,
attractive
too.
than when I repel women.
I repel women. Even though he's married, you can't even go by that quote
Yeah,
anymore.
well, I mean, now he really can't say that.
Mhm.
So, at this point, we can do this, and the only move is to block, and because this is effectively like the pawn mate, where like this is still back rank because the queen covers these two squares, and our knight is doing a wonderful job here.
Yeah, you got this puzzle, pretty smoothly. So, good job on that.
Hey,
Yeah.
smoothly, you said?
I know, you caught that? You caught that? Look, see? I told you.
You need at least 2 of the turtlenecks on at the same time to get in the club. Yeah, unfortunately,
You need to send me cat ears,
I just
too.
can't do that.
Apparently.
The cat ears is what's gonna get me into the Berlin clubs. That's what I need there. Yeah. So what was the rating for this puzzle? Just out of curiosity.
I think it's around like 2,700. We're gonna go a lot
Really?
higher.
That felt-
We're gonna go a lot higher.
That felt like a harder puzzle than 27, but
Nope, it wasn't. It was not. Sorry to.
the puzzles
I-
feel harder when you're not able to draw arrows. It feels like I've taken away an ability that I once had.
Yeah, I think it's good. You're learning something new. You know what I mean? You don't know.
Yes.
You don't know what I mean? Okay, I'm about to say like, give me a
I
response.
fundamentally only understand what you mean.
Okay, cool. Just making sure we both speak in English. Oh no. Oh no.
Is that not the position?
No, that is not the position. That is the finished position. So that's not good. Now I got to choose a different puzzle.
Yeah, make sure that you choose the fen at the start of it.
I know, right? That was a bummer because I actually like that puzzle.
I probably would have gotten it so easy too.
I know, it's so easy.
It's just tough being the world's best chess player.
You know what I mean? You should have been at the tournament, the freestyle. What do you think about the freestyle tournament? Actually.
I think that my boss bullied me for not knowing what Weisenhaus was. I just didn't know what it was.
I actually don't know what it is either.
Well,
just
that
as
is the name
confused.
of the location at which it is being played.
Yeah, I would have known what that is. I don't.
Yeah, I think that it's good for chess. FIDE doesn't think it's good for chess because they think that they are chess.
Oh, did you talk about that on your stream yet? Wait, whose side are you on, FIDE or
What?
or Magnus Carlsen?
It's not FIDE versus Magnus Carlsen.
It's FIDE versus Magnus. It's kind of like Goku versus Vegeta. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were all thinking that too. Like that was the exact correlation that we were.
Are you a pass pawn because I'm chasing after you? Look, see, there we go. There we go. Cash in, cash out. There we go, bro. There we go.
Are you a rook because, or how about this? Are you a knight? Because I want to have sex with you.
Bro, no. Zach, can you chill? Who are you, Ashton Kutcher? Like, bro, like, what the heck? Come on,
is it
bro.
a crime to
What
be
is it-
good
what
at
is this, the
being attractive?
What is this, the 70s show? Like, bro,
I
you
have
can't
difficulty
be that
understanding
character.
what I'm being. Why am I being persecuted for being the best?
Because I'm trying to make sure that you're not going to jail tomorrow or like any other day.
Dude,
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
do great in jail.
What do you mean by that, bro? What the heck? If
I would learn to do so many push-ups.
Wait a minute. There's some more in the Twitch chat. Let's go. Dang, there's actually not Twitch actually be slacking on the chest pickup lines for some reason. Yeah, they don't be going as
My
hard.
chat knows that they'd be banned into high hell if they tried participating.
If you were my king, I'll never let you worry about these squares. What? Is that like?
Are you a game of chess? Because I want to
See all the pickup lines in a creepy voice. No. I can't do that. I can't mess up on Cash. He be trying over there. Zach ran away on your stream. H1. Wait, you ran away. Where you at? Oh, you're not even up on my stream for some reason. What the heck happened? Are we still combined?
I mean, I don't know. Let me take a look.
Is your camera still up on the Twitch one?
Let me check. You left.
I left.
Did you leave? Hold on, give me a second. What I'm looking for?
Okay.
Yeah, you left.
I left. Oh, it might have refreshed. Okay. The page might have refreshed. That makes sense. I should be back now? Maybe?
There you are.
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, wait a minute. So like I was about to read, if you were okay, I already read that. Goku versus Vegeta, at least they like each other. H1, Vegeta and Magnus don't like each other at all. How do we know that they don't like each other? How do we exactly know that? Okay.
Magnus doesn't like chess.
Based on those text messages, they love each other, bro.
Magnus doesn't like chess.
Oh man. Okay, you got 2 minutes. Go.
Have they made a move? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I found it.
All of it?
Yep.
Even the ways that they could defend?
Yep.
Okay. I'll stop the clock then.
Doesn't matter which bishop they use.
Okay. What's the move? Actually, explain explain the dire situation that you're in right now.
I think you'll like this story. I think you might have even already heard it. There was once a puzzle that a bunch of grandmasters were sitting around a table looking at, and Capablanca was there, and they were like, "Hey man, could you give us some help? We can't figure out this puzzle."
Right.
And he looks at the puzzle for a couple of seconds. He picks up the knight and just places it on a different square that it legally could not go to. And they were like, "What is that? You can't." But like he does that and walks away, and they eventually realize, oh, he's just saying get the knight here. This is checkmate.
That is checkmate. That is true. And that's actually a good principle too. Like, it's good to envision where you want your pieces at. And you don't really have that many options either. Your opponent has a whole queen. So if you don't do something now, then you're pretty much losing, right? And so what's...
Before we go any further, I need to say, Pog raid from Summerstar. Huge raid. Welcome in.
Oh, snap. I didn't even see the raid.
Yeah, it was in my stream, which is why you didn't get an alert for it. Although it is...
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we both see it? Yeah.
It ends... I think this feature from Twitch is still too young for it to, like, actually register what it's doing. Oh, did you disconnect again?
Yeah, it disconnected. No, it
yes,
disconnected.
start sharing chat.
Because
Start sharing chat. No,
Yeah.
we're good. We're good now.
All
We
right,
got it.
I'm
We
about to
fixed it.
say, I better see
I don't
stuff.
know what you did.
What's up, Summerstar? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, let's get
Welcome
it.
in. Have a good one. We
too.
are learning how to do puzzles. Puzzles are hard. If you struggle with puzzles, this is the way we got to do it. You want to give the 4-point bullet point list really quick, just for the new people who came in?
Oh yeah, for the new people that came in, to do a puzzle, a short list. The first step, looking at your opponent's forcing moves. The second step, looking at all of your forcing moves and looking at your candidate moves, which should be about like 4 to 3 best moves in a position. The third step is calculating your best move and your opponent's best move, and keep on calculating until you finish off the variation of all forcing moves. Fourth step is blunder checking, just to make sure that you're not dropping a piece willy-nilly or dropping checkmate. And so those are the steps that we're going through when we're doing these puzzles.
Now, I didn't really do the blunder checking step, which I probably should have. I'm gonna be real honest with you, but it was I simply drew an arrow here.
It's mostly for people that are beginners, because beginners really need to plunder check. But as you get more experience, there are 2 steps that you don't really need to keep reminding yourself of, because they should just be muscle memory at that point. And that's generally, like, you could drop off the last step and the first step. Like, the first step should just be automatic. You should be looking at your opponent's all their threats, right? And so you really should just be hurrying up and get into the second step and start calculating in your head and start figuring out candidate moves.
You think that the blunder check is something that I should be less concerned with?
Yes, because I think you're at a rating right now where you're at 1800, and I think you play a lot of blitz too, right? And a lot of rapid.
My rapid right now is 2011. Earlier today it was 2044.
2044.
And then I lost some games, and now I'm at 2011.
Oh, yeah, so you can just skip out the last step. I will say, the longer the time control, the more you probably need to do that last step. So if you ever go to like an in-person tournament or over-the-board tournament, then you need to definitely do every single step.
You're there sitting at a table for that long, sit at the table for that long.
Right, exactly. We are gonna, after this one, guys, it is going to be an over 3,000 puzzle. Okay, so let's. I'm just trying to get us warmed up. Okay. So this is the best move, and Black's. What are all of Black's responses to defend it? What did you calculate?
Well, they desperately need this to stop. They can either go by blocking with this bishop or by blocking with this bishop.
Right.
Defending the square indirectly.
And just for everybody to know, if they move their king to b8, wait a minute, actually?
Yes,
what did you calculate if they move their king to b8?
Yeah.
Because it's not exactly checkmate.
This happens.
All right. They can go knight to e7 though.
So they can. Those guys are jerks.
Wait a minute. I didn't even calculate this far. Give me 1 second. Okay, if the king goes to b8. Oh! I see what you did wrong. Okay. Don't look at chat either, Zach. Don't look at chat. They be trying to spoil stuff.
They do be doing that. Doobie-doobie-doo-wah.
So this is one variation that we didn't calculate. Okay, so there's a little blind spot.
Yeah, that happens a lot for me. I'll find everything except for one variant that they're like, yeah, what about this? And I'm like, yeah, what about that?
Womp womp.
Yeah, and then I hear those noises and it's like, and then a car horn sound plays and then hubba hubba, and then like a wooga and all their sound effects too.
Right. Makes a whole lot of sense in February too. Yep.
It does make a whole lot of sense in February.
Yep.
Of all things, it does make sense. So this, and then we have that.
No, that's not correct. That's not correct.
Why wouldn't that be correct? Because now we can go here.
Well, they still got some.
Diffused by that.
You're giving them like resources to defend, so For example, they could kind of like still survive in a position just with this simple move like Queen B4 now. Like, so.
Actually, yeah, that kind of does suck, doesn't it?
Right. And they're like attacking the bishop and the rook.
Who cares about the bishop? I'm moving
yeah,
the rook.
Even if you get
wait,
their,
I guess
even if you leave them with like a queen in a minor piece, that still equals both of our rooks and bishop. But it's actually, we got to calculate right here at this part. Cash and Cash Out, he wants me to tell you that he beat a FM the other day. That's, I don't know how you feel about that, or you have a response. I don't think it's on stream now. I don't think he's a streamer. I don't know. He just wanted me to
I've lost to a 900 before as a 1900 rated player. I think we've all lost to people significantly worse than us.
Yes. We actually have. Lost to a 200, but I'm pretty sure, that 200 wasn't really a 200. Yeah.
That's like the worst, because like your chat is like, oh, and it's like, that's not.
It's like, come on, guys.
No 200 is finding this resource.
Like, come on, guys. This is actually a pretty creative process, but you shouldn't think past like 30. If you can't find the move in like 30 seconds, you shouldn't think too hard. You should just find a solution and move on to the next puzzle, because it's more about like pattern recognition. But anyway, this is the move. It's actually rook to e8 instead of rook to d8. Because now, if the bishop goes to c8, we can sacrifice the rook.
Oh.
Yep. Very tricky though. Like it's a good puzzle. Very tricky.
I don't know why that was a blind spot for me.
Yeah. Right.
Like I literally just got done saying this.
Yeah, you did. It was a weird one because, like, with all the variations that you was doing,
different ways that
like. Yeah.
I just told you about 2 different ways that I was willing to sacrifice a rook. And I just like somehow given the exact same, so how about sacrificing a rook? It's like, yeah, no, that doesn't exist.
Right.
You can't do that.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty cool puzzle. It did take me like some time to get that it's the other rook too. So, but the main point, what we're trying to do is rook to d8, and just to let everybody know, if black did try to defend with like bishop to d7, what would be the next moves? Right. Just bishop takes.
It still accomplishes.
Right. And the puzzle that they decided to defend, I mean the way that they decided to defend in the puzzle was actually bishop to e7.
Yeah, exact same idea.
Yeah, exact same idea. If they take the rook, we can checkmate. And there's really no way to stop checkmate. There's no way to stop checkmate after that. They don't even have the time to do like queen b4, because we literally have checkmate next move. So, no, good thinking. You almost got it right. It was just a little bit of a blind spot with king to b8. I don't think you
would have
considered
happily moved on from this puzzle thinking that I did it right.
Right. So it is really important to do like simple puzzles. Like I think the rating of this puzzle was, I think it was like 2730.
Yeah, simple one.
Yeah, 2860. So a little bit harder, but it's a good puzzle. It's a good puzzle. All right, let's do something a little bit extra hard. I did want to ask you too. This would be good. I don't know if you have time to do it, but Pastor Gamer did suggest it in the chat, so I might as well bring it up. Have you ever did like 1,000 puzzles before?
So I just need to like have a moment with you, like just one-on-one. The chat isn't here, right?
The chat is definitely here.
Chat is not here.
Right.
What I need you to think about with me for a second is, Patzer Gamer has repeatedly showcased that his only interest is whatever makes me the least happy.
Right, but
whatever causes me the most discomfort, whatever makes me the least happy. And you have the audacity to, after Patzer comes up with another idea, it doesn't matter what the idea is, say, hey, for your improvement, what if we did this thing that would suck so much that Patzer came up with it?
But it's some really good training though. Like if you did 0 to 1,000 difficulty and did like 1,000 chess puzzles, your rating would I think your rating will skyrocket a little bit. I think you'll be above 2100 definitely. Just get into that practice. Because here's the thing, like, so what doesn't come up
When you say
the majority of the time?
puzzles, do you mean like puzzles at my rating?
No, like 0 to 1000 difficulty.
Oh.
Yeah. So I did this one time on my stream. I did 0 to 1500 difficulty. I just did 1000 chess puzzles. And chess.com, they don't let you. It starts messing up after 250. So I had to like restart the whole chess puzzle process after I hit 250. Anyway, no, I wouldn't expect you to do like your level puzzles, like 1000 of them. That would take way too long. But I think it's some good training to stay like consistent, because one thing that even I mess up on is messing up on those like one move tactics in those crucial situations where I need to not mess up. Have you ever had those situations before where you're down on time?
No,
and
I
like
don't
you get forked?
I don't do that.
You get forked and then it's like, crap, I'm down a piece.
Doesn't really sound on brand for me. I don't really like identify with that kind of stuff. No, but it's cool that you lose like that though.
Right. It's only me. My bad. I should have known. I was here with the master.
Well, I mean, anything to help you come to a recognition.
Future Caruana over
I say
here.
this every so often. I do want to make this clear. If you're in my chat and have not yet followed H1, please do go ahead and do so. And if you're in H1's chat, I'm going to do the advertising for myself. Thank you very much. Come here,
dude. They can hear you on my chat.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did the advertising for both of us. I'm an ad man by trade. I do nothing but sell. But yeah. I think actually, like, if it's 1000 puzzles at a lower rating, if you do one push-up, I'll buy the ads.
What if somebody gave you 20 subs? Would you do 1000 puzzles for like 25 subs?
How long does that take?
It took me like 3 hours, I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't consistently doing the puzzles though. I was just hanging out with the chat, having fun, and like, talking back and forth.
It would be a push, but I think maybe for 25. Yeah, maybe for 25, but I guess I could. It would be a push though. Oh, okay. I thought I did something, even though I didn't click anything, so I don't know why I would assume that. Smoothly beats us when he loses rapid games. Damn right.
If you do one push-up, I'll buy the ads. What?
He's saying he'll follow if I do a push-up.
Are you gonna do the push-up? Is it worth it?
No.
Smoothly is just he's just better apparently. He's that good. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you this is harder. So I am going to give you like a full 5 minutes. And just tell me whenever you got this puzzle fully solved right quick.
I have an instinct right now. Should I even articulate it, or is it unhelpful to do that?
I'm not gonna lie, I did the solution, and it is pretty hard. So I would just take your time to make sure that you completely solved it. All right.
Well, I definitely haven't completely solved it, but I just want to articulate it anyhow. What I'm thinking about. I want to take the bishop with my queen, because I think that there's a way for me to use my passed pawn to make my opponent sad. And I like it.
I still have it. I still haven't did the white side. I still haven't.
Oh wait, am I black? I'm white.
You're black.
Oh.
Okay, switch up.
Oh.
Okay.
This changes things a little bit. I was fully like, okay, we're going here. We're going for it.
Even though there was checkmate in one, if you did that. Okay, but seriously, focus up.
Wait, we're at 4 on the board.
We're at 4 minutes. Yeah. You're the black side, and what is the best moves? We got to completely solve it. This is a dire situation, right? Because they have a queen and a bishop. They're attacking. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say everything. I just want you to think through it, through all the steps. This is a 3000 level puzzle.
Okay.
Prehistoric said he already followed. Do the push-up.
That is sad. He did get scammed the hell out of. Another thing us advertisers are really good at is scamming.
Okay. I'm gonna be reading chat while he's thinking about this, so put in all your funny chats. Or whatever you want me to talk about. Alright, JD, he's him, them,
what,
they.
Are you? Are you?
Are you everything?
I mean, I try to keep my skills limited to one craft at a time, but it's tough when you're the GOAT like I am.
Smoothly, you should be focused on the puzzle. How much time do you got?
I am, and I think I found it.
I'm pretty sure you did it. It's, I'm not gonna lie, like there's a move that's really hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard. I think that you're talking about when the pawn pushes. But the rook can pin it.
Okay, when we start calculating, I don't want to see any. I didn't see that, man. I should have thought a little bit extra, even though H would gave me a lot of warnings type of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess I think I have this.
All right,
I really think I have this.
Okay, I will stop the timer. So you thought 2 minutes of it? Everybody else thinks this is easy? Okay. All right, let's get through it. Okay. So before we do nope. Before we do the moves.
I thought you were telling me I was wrong on move 1. I was like, no way.
You was actually wrong on move 1. I'm not gonna. If that was your move, that was definitely wrong. Was that really your move?
Yes.
G6? That's so passive. Yeah. What does G6 accomplish?
Stops entry for the king, and I'm going to go. I wanted to go here. When the pawn is pushed, I was going to go like this because it's pinned. It can't actually move.
Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. Whoa. Wait a minute. Stop doing arrows right quick. Let's just say the moves right quick. Just say the moves.
I play G6.
Okay.
They can do
What would they do?
H3.
Okay.
I pin the pawn so it can't take my knight. Also, this protects the pawn.
That is true.
And then they can do literally anything. I don't really care because their king is in a mateable position.
Well, they still have the G5 square. Like, what would you do if the king just moved to G5?
F6 is protected by the knight.
I guess that is true. F6 would be protected by the knight. So you can't just, so the king can't go to G5.
Oh, the reason it doesn't work is because they can, during that one move that I wasn't thinking about what they could do, they could just pin it, and so it isn't capable of moving.
All right. Yeah, like doing moves like G6, you got to be really careful giving them an option, because you have to look at every one of their ways how they can stop the move or stop your plan from happening.
Yeah. I would like it to be on the record. My idea was a good idea that doesn't work. Does that mean anything when you lose the game and lose 8 points of ELO? No, it doesn't.
And everybody that is saying King G6, F5 completely stops that nonsense. So King G6 does not work. All right. I need everybody to focus up. All right. Everybody that's in the chat, I need you. Logan, put a chess pickup line. Show these people how to do it. Anyway. I need everybody to listen up. We're gonna focus on this puzzle and try to get it done the right way. All right, y'all gonna get another 5 minutes because y'all wasn't taking this seriously enough. Don't let me get the whip out. Don't let me get the. And by whip I mean my teacher stick. You know what I mean? Not a real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, this is what I meant. I don't want to.
I just assumed you were gonna bring a whip out. I was ready for it.
No. I don't want to ruin my. I do not want to ruin my career that fast. Okay, let's lock in.
You and I clearly have different outlooks on life.
Another 5 minutes. Let's go. Lock in. I'm gonna be reading chat again smoothly. Focus up.
Also, welcome in Trinity Pride. Nice to finally have you here. I've been waiting for you to join. I don't
Focus
know who
up,
that is
guys.
for the record, but I'm still.
What's up, Trinity Pride? How you doing? You supposed to be focused on the puzzle. I got the chat. I got you. I can be smoothly for about 5 minutes. Teacher being like an old school teacher with the paddle. I know they do. That is crazy that they used to have paddles back in the day, like golden paddles. And the parents used to give teachers permission to beat their child. Wild history. No one would complain. Prehistoric, bro. Chill. What is this? 50. Never mind. For a brief moment, I thought it was a bro. Hey, JP, chill. It says you're 1200 rated, but I got you a perfect. Wait a minute. It says you're 1200 rated, but I got you at a perfect 10. This dude just.
How about, are you a pawn?
That's actually not half bad. I feel like you could do better though. You gotta dig deep, Logan. Dig deep. You gotta beat the one that's pinned. Smoothly, just tell me when you're ready. Just tell me when you're ready. Hey yo, that's sus. Nah, by 10 he meant like she's pretty, like beautiful. I got the whole Stickman. What are you trying to make this, bro? What the heck? Mr. H1 Chess, how you doing? I'm doing well, Mac. How are you doing? Padraig, you are right on the first move. You are right. Like she's a 10 out of 10, Stickman. Like that's what he meant. My brain hurts. I know this. That's why I was saying. I was like, wait a minute. You can't just find this puzzle in like 2 minutes. This is kind of. When I looked at it, I was like, oh crap. This is actually kind of a little bit difficult. But once you get the main idea, then it gets easier. You got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. My first idea was really baller. It looked great.
Yeah. Everything looks great until you start calculating.
I don't like doing home inspections on my chess.
Bro. Padraig, you are right on the
Is the refrigerator is the fridge actually working? Is the floor going to fall through? What's going on with the ceiling? Is that a spot of mold? Like why am I doing this right now?
So one tip that I can give you on this puzzle is usually first of all, we should all be calculating the most forcing line first. Always calculate the most forcing line first before we get into like the sideline threats like G6. Because like if we don't want to miss a maiden 3 or something, right? So always calculate the forcing line. And the most forcing line is always going to begin with a check.
Oh, I found it.
King H. The only problem with
no, I didn't.
The only problem with King H. Actually, cash in, cash out. We'll talk about it, but that's way too slow.
No, I didn't.
Because remember, when you do a move like King H6, then now you got to calculate what if Bishop takes on G7, things like that. And if they take the Bishop on G7, now they have Queen C3, forking the Rook and the King, and it's like, okay, that suck. So they can't even capture the Bishop after the Bishop takes on G7 if you do King H6.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's just Bishop takes on G7.
The king just kind of gets to this square, and then it looks like it evaporates.
Mm-hmm. Where does it?
Wait
a minute. I want. we're gonna clearly calculate it and see where does it evaporate, all right? Or where, like, what's the best move? But make sure that you're calculating everything. And when with these puzzles that is over 3,000, sometimes it's like check, check, threat, and then check, check again. You know what I mean? It's never like a check, 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 check. Because beginner puzzles is like that where, oh, this is just a force made in 3. But with these harder puzzles, sometimes it's like, sometimes you got to find something on the side or like a capture or another threat. Things of that nature. Hey, Cash Corbin! Thank you for the party raid. Dang, where's my raid music at?
Well, again, it's coming through my stream. So like, this is a unusual stream where I've been raided 3 times.
Dang,
Welcome in.
You're getting all the raids.
Yeah, everybody hates you and loves me. That's what's going on here. That's the big takeaway here.
This
is a very abnormal stream. I'm taking off my headphones for just a second. I gotta take my sleep medication. It occurs to me that it is 12 p.m. How are the games today, Cash? Tell me good news.
During Black History Month. Wow, that's crazy.
What's going on here? We're learning how to solve puzzles properly, Cash.
All right, your time is up too. Just to let you know.
Won them all tonight. Did you actually?
Okay, Cash Corbin. Am I already following Cash Corbin? I wouldn't be surprised if I'm already following him.
Godike guy just followed.
Thank you. Oh no, I'm not following him. No. I'll follow you now. You gotta follow. I'll send a raid your way. I need to know all the chess streamers that be streaming this long. 12 p.m. What are y'all saying? Rick H6. We can't even do Rick H6. Who said Rick H6? Did you mean King H6? I'm so confused, prehistoric. Cash does some insane voiceovers. Bet. Gonna be lurking. Man, see you later, Cash Corbin.
Yeah. If you're new here, drop a follow for me. Drop a follow for H1. We are learning how to do puzzles today. You can learn some things.
Godlike guy. I always forget BHM is February in the US. It's October here in the UK. Oh, I did not know that. Interesting. Now when I go to the UK, I'll make sure I can still say my jokes. I'll just come in October all the time and I just say my jokes. Oh man. Anyway, let's get this settled. Let's solve this puzzle.
I don't have it
smoothly. It's okay.
I don't have it.
We're gonna go through it together. All right. So
can I tell you what I was looking at and like really excited about?
Yeah,
but just couldn't make work.
Can you like explain everything, like your thought process of what you're going through?
Yeah.
Step by step process though. It has to be systematic. It has to be within the system.
Next year, only move is King G5.
Don't do the arrows yet.
Don't
do the arrows.
Well, I'm doing it for the sake of chat. I've already decided upon these moves. These aren't like.
Okay.
I'm saying like, well, first off, these are literally forcing.
Okay.
That is the only legal move.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, only legal move is King F5. And then what I wanted to do was I wanted my bishop to be here because again, only legal move is going here with the king.
Mm-hmm. And is there?
And I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this, but I couldn't find a way to do it.
Right. Okay, so your calculation ended with the king going to E6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't find a way to, like, do some sort of, like, deflection. It would be awesome.
So after...
It would be awesome if I could just kind of put this pawn here. Wouldn't that be so cool? That would be so helpful.
That would be cool. So... Rook takes on H2, King G5, F6, King F5, Bishop to D3, King E6, and let me just do the last check.
Wait.
Let me just do the last check right quick. Rook to E2 check, and then the king is just going in the way. So the problem, it seems like, here, is the king going... Once the king gets to E6, then it has like 4 different squares to go, and then you're probably losing in that position, right? Can we just agree on that?
Yeah.
All right. So Okay, so let's do the two forcing moves again. Rook takes on h2, king g5, f6, king f5. Well, don't do the moves. We're still calculating in our head, man. Like,
Oh, all right. Okay, sure.
yeah.
I mean, for me, it was like it was so like clearly on the board for me that it was like basically the same.
Yeah,
Like
this
I
is
understand.
This is
I
good training
understand.
for everybody else too. Even there, like this is good training for even like a 1500 in the chat.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So, like I said again, rook takes on h2, king g5, f6, king f5. So can we agree that bishop d3 just doesn't work?
I was hoping it would somehow, and I was on the right track there, but yeah, it doesn't look like it.
So when you get over
my next candidate move. My next candidate move was knight e3.
Okay.
Deck.
I was gonna say one thing that when you get over 3000 level puzzles, you gotta really trust your calculation, and so it's actually really bad to be like unsure about something. You gotta like trust yourself and be confident in the moves that you're calculating.
Dude, I'm hanging queens on like the 5th move of a game.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to be confident. You can do bad moves. Like when Hikaru Nakamura, if you watch his videos, especially when the editor adds the evaluation bar, sometimes Hikaru Nakamura is calculating something and he's like completely wrong about the position. So like it's not uncommon just to be completely wrong, but you're still calculating moves in your head.
Did you see his loss today?
Yeah, I did see the loss. Even though he should have won that.
Yeah, he looked like really beat up about it, like a type of like sad and disappointed in himself that I don't think I've seen from him.
Yeah, because he has this thing in his head where he just thinks he's old, and he thinks him being old is reflecting in his chess playing skills, which I think is. I'm not in his position at all, but from the outside looking in, it just seems like he's in his head and like I don't know. It's kind of sad to see. It's kind of sad.
I mean, yeah, he has kind of become like Unk status. And like
I don't think so. Not that long ago, he won the Bullet Arena. So I don't know why he's so hard on himself on getting older.
Yeah, he just doesn't have it anymore. He should honestly hang up the
Oh my goodness, Zach. Okay. Bro, you're so depressing. Yeah, just like what godlike guys, what he said, a bad plan is always going to be better than no plan. So even if you're ultra confident and then it's a bad plan, it really doesn't matter. Because Magnus Carlsen win games like that all the time too. So anyway, the king is on f5. You said you was thinking about knight to e3. Let's actually calculate that. What happens after knight to e3?
And he goes to e5 with his king.
Okay, so that's a major problem, and it doesn't seem like we have an advantage there at all, right? I mean, you could do like a spite check with like bishop d3 check, but then they just capture your bishop. What's like one more check that you have so that we can get that out the way?
Knight h6.
Yeah, knight to h6, king moves to e4.
We have
e6,
rook b5, but that's blocking in the bishop, and I assume that at some point it would like to be alive.
So it seems like here the main problem, right, is this king is somehow.
Oh, wait. No, there is not. I legitimately just went like this. I just suggested this as a move.
Look, see, that's why I want you to keep on calculating, because sometimes that does happen. Your brain do tricks on yourself, right? That's why you got to stay with me on visualization.
Sure.
Okay, so let's just repeat. Rook takes on h2, king g5, f6, king f5. The king is on f5. The rook is on h2 at this present moment. It seems like the problem here that we're facing is the king is running away to e4 or e6. And so we need to actually consider instead of all of our checks now, we need to consider all of our threats.
Oh, is it rook h2, king g5, knight h6?
Wait a minute, rook to where? You kind of broke up a little bit.
Rook, I mean, the first starting move is the same, rook h2.
Okay.
Only legal move. Knight h6. Bishop takes g7.
You're confusing me. I don't know. Am I not getting it? Okay, rook takes on h2. You said
I'm saying this, and then
Okay.
I go here.
Okay. All right.
The idea of checkmate is on the board if he does not accomplish it. The only move that I see to fix that for him is this.
Yeah.
Because and is that enough of a problem?
Yeah,
It
they
does
can
seem to be.
Yeah, they can do bishop takes on g7 there.
It sucks being so good at chess.
Stickman.
You miss being 200 elo.
Oh yeah, Hikaru's post-game interview was so disrespectful. He legit said, "I cannot give any credit to my opponent." Dang, bro. I didn't even see the. I didn't know that he did a post-game interview.
No, he did, and he didn't say, I wish I could give more credit to him. He did a good job defending." But like
he
this
did have a really
should
good
have been my
position. Yeah, he did have a good position that second game. I was actually.
This was entirely self-inflicted. Like he did a good job defending, but like respectfully, in no world against Hikaru Nakamura should this be the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch that. I didn't know if he did one. I would have suspected that he would be too mad to do one, but I think he's honestly in his head. I don't think he's that old enough where he can't compete with young people. Anyway,
Only one top chess player that left the chess scene and didn't end up becoming crazy over time.
Anat.
Who?
Anat.
Yeah, okay. You found the one exception to the rule.
Like he's still perfectly fine. He was actually supposed to compete.
He's
I'm actually
fine and
I'm
still
actually mad that he
competing.
didn't compete. Yeah, he's perfectly fine, still competing at a high level. So I don't get the whole old part. Anyway, why did you just do a whole nother variation? Why did we do knight to h6? Wait a minute. I was still on the part rook takes on h2, king g5, f6, king to f5. That's the variation I'm still at. The problem is the king has two squares where it can go. It seems like, right? Where you don't want the king to go to e4 or you don't want the king to go to e6.
Yes.
All right. So let's look at all of our threats. Let's focus up. Cash out. You were correct.
I just don't know. Like I really don't have any insight here.
Okay. It just might be like a mind block, but we can just go for it. Just go for it.
Well, the fact that it happens regularly is, I think, indicative.
You just got to keep on doing these puzzles. But the move is rook to e2.
Yeah.
Blocking those two squares.
That's
threatening checkmate with bishop to d3.
And also with e6 or g6.
And knight to there's like so many checkmates here. And so
yeah,
this
like,
is the threat
like
that
something
you would have to, yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't even like that. It was like, I mean, it wasn't even an instinct for me to be like, oh, remove all of the options.
Right. So this is kind of like a trap-in type of checkmate and puzzle. And that's why I said, usually with stuff that is above 3,000, you got to find like check, threat, or like massive threat. And so, yeah, so the threat is that we're literally checkmated three different ways.
Massive threat.
Yeah, we're literally checkmated three different ways here. And white cannot possibly check us or get out of this. And like I said before, the first step is really important because the first step is figuring out your opponent's forced moves, right? And so once you realize that your opponent don't have any checks and the only capture that they have isn't really a check or it's not more forcing than a check, then you can start thinking about moves like this.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like get with, it gets tougher, but that's why I have the system so that, you don't like lose track of the position. Because some things
I just don't know
this,
that I ever would have found that in advance, right? Like at the place that I am right now.
Right. That's why you got to keep on
like
doing
I don't know
puzzles. You got
that
to
if
get
you
that
showed
like
this to
muscle
me
memory.
tomorrow, if you had shown this to me tomorrow, if you had shown this to me yesterday, if you had shown it to me a day before or after, respectively, for those, like and so on, I don't think I ever would have been in the place of mind to be like, and then bring the rook back.
Right.
Like in this position, if you were like, if you told me here, what do I do? As if we're starting a new puzzle. Like here's your puzzle position. Find the solution and make this like a 1700 level puzzle. I'm fine.
Yeah, but here's the thing too.
Sense.
If I would have said checkmate it too, I'm pretty sure you would have found it.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have said anything.
No, because in a real game, you don't get hints like that.
Well, I mean, you do if you have the right resources.
Not sure what was prettier, those tactics or those eyes. That's good. That's good.
You're talking about yours or mine?
Yeah, that talking about yours smoothly. Yours. I feel like lower rated players really struggle to understand how space works in chess. It's just like chess is mostly about pattern recognition, but I promise you, Zach, like now since you know about moves like this, I'm trying to open and expand your brain, like to looking for moves like this. Like it's not just gonna come tomorrow. It's not even gonna come about in your chess games even next week, but it's somewhere in the back of your brain now where, okay, if my opponent's king is like surrounded by all of my pieces, you're going to start thinking about moves where, oh, if I just do rook e2, literally I can just check the king 3 different times and get checkmate. I'm pretty sure that's going to come about. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the next puzzle.
Well, I'm going to get this within the first minute.
All right.
It's going to be easy for me.
I like that determination. Let's get it.
King c5 is my first move. I haven't seen the puzzle, but King c5 is going to be my first move.
I don't know what I'm faster at, Puzzle Rush or getting your number. Is that a pickup? Is that a chess pickup line?
I know which one you're faster at.
What the heck are you talking about?
It's definitely Puzzle Rush.
Bro. I mean, that's kind of clever. It got to be more general because I don't know. Oh crap. Yeah, it gotta be more general. Even though I get it though, it does make sense, and I don't know if that's beating Logan's. If Zach doesn't get it within 1 minute, 10 push-ups. Shoot, I should make you start doing 10 push-ups if you're being so down on yourself on not finding that move. It's just one position.
You're right. I feel good about what I did.
All right, there you go. Because here's the thing. Even you calculating to that point is going to help you out tremendously too. Like getting the puzzle right, of course, you'll be happy about it, but you working on your visualization and calculated and starting to calculate in your own games is more beneficial. Even if it's like the wrong calculation is still going to benefit you. Now this next puzzle,
could we take a moment to like just realize like how like cool this as a concept was? Like we give a nothing move, I don't know, something like this.
It was a cool concept. Yeah.
And if they try escaping, we win a queen at best or at worst.
And the other moves that y'all was trying to figure out too, it does make sense, but once you realize that all those other moves are too slow on like trying to checkmate the opponent, then you kind of have to go to that forcing line. And so that's somewhat how you have to think about certain positions, but it's really hard to like change your mind to thinking like that, I will say.
Yeah, it like you have an idea in your head and it's like even when like new ideas become available, sometimes you just get like locked. You're like, this is what we're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, King c5.
What the heck? Where are the black pieces? All right.
Yeah, don't care. King c5.
All right, smoothly.
King c5.
You get in 5 minutes. No. Think about the move, bro. Think about the move. You can't hop.
Is it my turn right now?
Yes, it is your turn. You're being checked by the king on C5.
Makes sense. I am in check, yes.
Yes. And so this is one of those defense puzzles where you really have to calculate every king move that you can go.
I would win this in bullet.
Twitch has negative res. Dude, Twitch is I don't know. I don't know if people is resin on Twitch like that. Eternal, what's up? Can you get a reply? Of course you get a reply. It's hard to go back to the forcing line after you've already moved on. Yeah, that is one thing too. It is really hard to go back to the forcing line after you moved on. It's one of those puzzles where it's definitely like a critical position that if he was in a classical match, then you would have to figure it out. But if you're in a blitz match, you're definitely not finding it. Maybe like Magnus Carlsen and top players. So you're gonna have to eventually learn how to get those positions if you're facing players like Hikaru Nakamura, but the average blitz player is not finding that. Why the dude have cat ears? I think
Why
there's
the
a
dude
lot
have
of
cat ears
I
indeed.
think a lot of chess streamers have cat ears.
I think it's not usually the dude though.
Oh,
The dude is built different, in parentheses worse.
he's him. I don't need res. I need money, bro. What the- Bro, you're not lying though. I'm not. I'm with that, bro. If that was all in one sentence, I would have pinned it. Hey, prehistoric, put that all in one sentence. I think you find it in Blitz by instinct, even if you don't see a mate. Rook H2. Yeah, like Rook takes on H2, F6 is logical moves. So you would find that. You would find those moves. But you would literally have to pause and stop for like a few seconds to find the next move. It's like, that's so straight up, bro. Thank you, Bowser Gamer. The second rook move is tough. I was in a low-rated puzzle mindset of checking all the way to mate. Yeah, that's how these puzzles get a little bit harder. But what's confident in one of these puzzles is that
I don't see a single good move.
Oh man, you gotta calculate each one, all right? Because you're missing something. We know that you're missing something because this is a puzzle, right? Black has to be winning some way, somehow. It's either black is winning or there's a perpetual check or a drawn position here. But I'm pretty sure black is winning. Bro, you should get 10 pushes for negativity. If you're negative one more time during this stream, you're gonna have to do like 10 more push-ups.
I'm not doing a goddamn thing for Patzer in any world. There isn't anything I'm doing for that man.
You're being way too negative, though. Way too negative.
I'm not even sure I'm being negative here. I just don't see a good move. That sucks.
Well, you better restart and search. That's why blunder checking is important. Because there's 4 king moves. We know that for sure, right? And then there's a red block. So
I'm telling you, if I could have played King C8 or C5 right now, that would have been like perfect for me.
Okay, focus up, bro. Focus up. You got 45 seconds.
No, I don't. I didn't get anywhere.
Was you actively thinking? Did you go through the process?
Yeah. Like, am I safe over there?
Okay, we're gonna see how your calculation is afterwards. It's gonna
No. There isn't anything for me to even say. I'm historically bad at the defense puzzles.
Yeah, I am too, but it is really important. It's part of chess.
Sure, it's really important, but like I don't have anything to say right now. Like,
All right, let's
come
go
back
through
to
this.
me.
Let's go through this defense puzzle. Your 5 minutes is
I'm
up.
talking. I've gotten like 2 minutes, or like 2 moves.
You want me to restart the time?
I know it's not this one.
Do you want me to restart the time?
Essentially, yeah. Like if I even wanted to like in earnest, like
Okay.
I might be able to BS my way into like, okay, does the computer say this is right? No. Darn. Like that would essentially be what happens.
Come on now. I restarted the time. Let's actually calculate each move this time. Let's get it.
You're insulting me by assuming I'm not. I'm really trying here.
I mean, you got to solve the puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's not like a regular chess game where, oh, I could possibly be losing here. Like every puzzle, you're kind of have to go based off of, oh, I should either be winning here or it should be a drawn position. I lost my queen last night, but I think I found her. I think that's too simple, cash in, cash out. We're heading back. We're 10 days in on the chess pickup lines. We're 10 days in. That was a negative comment. 5 push-ups. I know, Pat. He's not gonna do it, Pat's Gamer. We already got him to do 10 push-ups, so we should be just happy about that. Next stream, he'll do 10 more. Just try to look at what the differences are between the possible. Yeah, that is true. Try to look at what the differences are between the possible squares. And just to keep everything organized, that's why it's really good to keep in mind your opponent's forcing moves. And honestly, with every king move, you should be looking at all of your opponent's checks. Like, checks is really important. And make sure none of those checks lead to checkmate by us or lead to us losing a piece. What's up, Wayne Genesis? How you doing?
Like, the queen is just so powerful. Like, I just now realized, like, I was looking at this. Like, I'm doing this just to show you. I was looking at this just now for the first time. I'm now realizing that doesn't work, but, like, you know, it wasn't even on my radar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, at least you found that. That option isn't. At least you found that that's not an option for the white pieces, though.
It's just this type of puzzle like drives me insane. But now that I've said that, both of these are also moves. If I walk that way, does that immediately eliminate them? Does that help them? There's nothing that inspires death for me more than this.
Yeah, defense puzzles are kind of stupid, I will say.
Well, not even stupid. It's like they're fundamental and they like are entirely principle based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're a good defender,
like,
that's good defenders is usually what wins championships. So
yeah, like I mean that's Wesley So right there.
Right.
He'll just sit in his chair and wait for you to mess up your attack and leave you infuriated.
I feel like we should. Should like give
do you have the answer?
We should just give you options like Jeopardy. Like, no, we're gonna go through every king move. No, we are gonna visualize every single king move and every single best move for white. I know the answer. I know the answer, but I'm not gonna tell you.
I didn't ask for it.
I have to know the answer to get the puzzle in here. Search chess a lot. Wesley is the GOAT. Yeah, he's a good chess player. He was supposed to be number 2 for a while, or at least like a contender for the world championship, but there's a lot of good players, guys, that came. Especially in the last decade. From 2010 to 2020, there are so many good players. And then Magnus Carlsen ruined all their careers.
I can't tell if my king is safe here. Like, I can't even get my brain to, like, functionally fathom it.
So, I think this is really important.
I see this is bad for this.
What's hard, like visualizing past like 4 moves or finding the best moves for white?
And I'm like, I don't know. Like it just my brain shuts down for defense. I don't know how to do it.
Wait a minute. I'm asking you something specific though. What's hard, like visualizing past move 2 or 3, or finding the best move for like what white can do. Because those are two different things. Because if you need to train on visualization, then I would suggest actually playing some blindfold chess. If you need to train on finding the candidate moves, then I would like actually do those 1,000 puzzles.
I don't know if I'm leaking something that doesn't exist to the public. Is there a blindfold Martin bot?
I don't know.
Because it does exist.
I don't know.
On site.
Are you sure you're not leaking something? I'm not aware of that. Are you sure you're not leaking something?
Well, it's been like something that has been there since like the start of, like, if it's not coming out, it's just not coming out. But because like usually the bots are something that we test for like a little while and then they just go out the door. So if it hasn't come out, it's like
I don't think so, but I don't play bots that much, so I wouldn't even know. But yeah, so if it's like I said before, if it's visualization that you're having a problem with, then we need to focus directly on visualization. But if it's chess puzzles, finding the best moves. To be fair,
I'm also not sure what their best responses are. Like, if I go here, is it this, or this, or this? Like, all of those seem valid to me.
Yeah, we have to like organize everything. Like, that's why I like the system, because it's kind of like organizing everything on like a clipboard. You know what I mean? Like you got to check mark all the moves just to make sure you're surviving on each move that the opponent can do. But we're gonna go through it. We're gonna do this hard puzzle.
I know that
we're going to figure it out.
I know that this isn't your. I know this isn't your motif. I know you don't want me to do this.
What do you mean?
The arrows, but like I'm what I'm doing is like my brain is like clustering like and then I'm just gonna describe what's happening. I'm being like this, and then my brain is doing this.
Yeah, your brain is thinking.
I all of those are happening at the same time, as intensely as one another, and so I'm not solving for anything. I'm solving for like 7 variables at the same time instead of like locking even one down.
Yeah,
I'm literally not getting past this point.
So King F6. So you can't just organize it. Okay, you could just be like King F6, and then those would be like the 4 candidate moves for your opponent that you have to think about. You can't just do one move at a time in your head.
I have severe ADHD. I'm sure you've noticed from the way I interact with the world itself, but when I say severe ADHD, that means my doctor says I'm 98th percentile, which means that if I were in a room with 100 people who have ADHD, I would be the 3rd worst case in that room. Fun fact about that, my father is also 98th percentile for ADHD, and my brother is also 98th percentile for ADHD, and my mom has nothing. So she suffered for years and years while we all lived under the same roof. She basically just had 3 ADHD children, and I'm including my father in that count. But yeah, it becomes like if there's something to think about, it's like I'm weaving them together, especially in like positions like these where it's like there are a million different choices they have right now. I'm not even getting off the ground, and I don't know how to fix that for myself.
Do you think that it's an ADHD problem, or do you think that it's I think that
practice definitely is a large player in it, because like that was like an earnest attempt of me and I couldn't even think about it. Trinity, I don't want to hear a damn thing from you right now, except for that follow sound.
I know, right? We got some like more extra people in the chat right now. It's actually pretty interesting.
We do have extra people. Godlike Guy is talking at me in this chat and has not followed me. That's crazy work.
I know. Come on. I don't even think you'd be in here that much. And for the person that's asking what is my rating, I'm 2300 at all time controls. But I don't know how I can.
Huge follow.
Like, so I don't think that's what you're talking about. I don't really think that's uncommon. Like, just to be thinking about all those moves. I think most people's brains, they just stop at a certain point. And I used to do this too. I used to just stop, and then after a few minutes of looking at the position, I just get nowhere. I don't know if that's but I don't have ADHD, so I can't really explain.
I mean, like I think that's why I say it plays a part. Like, you know, it's not like I can be like, well, the reason I'm not good at this is, it's like, you know, it's multifaceted. There's multiple things that are going on.
Yeah,
and it's not like people who don't have ADHD can just be like, okay, cool, we're turning it on. What do we need to do? Just focus? Cool, done. Easy puzzle. Look at these 4 moves after this 1 move, and it'll be easy. We can just figure it out. But
I mean, one way that you can get better at these puzzles is just leaning completely on intuition too, and like, but that just involves a lot of like lower difficulty
I don't even have
puzzles.
intuition here. Like, there's nothing I think here.
Well, you actually got the first move right. Let's be honest here. So you got the intuition.
Yeah,
down.
I figured that this doesn't work because I want to like wriggle my way here, but that disconnects my rooks, and I can't afford that.
Wait a minute. Why don't this work, King?
I want to put my king here.
Okay.
And
yeah, so you're thinking about chess a little bit differently. Like, one thing to get above 2,000, you have to think about chess in moves, because it is like, okay, that is a strategic thing that you need to get your king to h7, or at least to safety where it can't be checked by their queen or rook anymore. But you gotta look at concrete moves at the same time too.
Well, yeah, I was working through it. There was more conscious, like, there was something I saw that, like, I think it was this and this that I was like, ooh, like, then there's also this, and together I think that spells bad news bears. Also, there's just this, and there's like this working together.
Yeah. So okay, okay. Wait a minute. Thinking about all of that. So just doing all those arrows and doing like, okay, after king f7, doing all those checks and stuff, it's even like hard for me to keep track of that. Like that would make me go crazy. like if I'm thinking about this chess position. So how my brain goes,
that's where my brain is all of the time.
King f7, and okay, after king f7, you are right. You got to think about these candidate moves here, here, here. Shoot, even here, like these are the candidate moves that I'll be thinking about. Even though this, like, rook d7 is probably trash. So these are the main candidate moves that I'll be thinking about, because taking this pawn doesn't even really make sense when you look at the whole theme of the position, because white only has a rook and queen. So if they pause 1 minute without checking us, they're literally losing. There's no way for them to come back. So these are the most important moves that they have here. And I forgot queen takes on a7 too. So even my brain
That's not legal. They're not allowed to do that.
Even my brain was kind of missing out on stuff. Anyway.
I saw that at one point and since forgot about it.
You got to think about every single candidate move.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it and discarded it. I was like, that seems inactive.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to calculate all this, or do you want to calculate all this, or do you want to move on?
Well, no, I'd like to calculate all this, but like, okay, cool.
So this is the right move, king f6. But let's figure out why.
Why is this not the right move?
Yeah, let's figure out why.
Well, this one sucks immediately.
These aren't the right moves. Okay, which one sucks immediately? Which one?
Which one sucks immediately?
Why? Like, I need concrete moves of why this sucks.
Disconnected rooks immediately, and you can just kind of cut this off. And there's also just takes immediately.
Wait. We got, okay.
Oh, we need concrete. It was this.
I need a. Okay, there we go. Okay, because I was like, okay, rook takes on d8 isn't bad for black. I was like, come on. We need. You're gonna get so confused if you just doing all these checks and stuff. It's like
that's what I'm doing. That's how my brain is.
But you can't just do that, man.
I don't want to.
Wait a minute. You don't take medicine for that? Actually, I don't know if you say this on. I don't know if you take it on the internet. I don't know if you talked about it. I don't want to go too deep. I've
been telling them about this. They know when it's an unmedicated stream, and it's easy to tell.
You think that I'm ill-behaved now? Oh boy.
Okay. So, yeah, queen takes on e5 makes a little bit more sense. What, the king goes to f7? Okay, it can't go to f8 because of rook takes on d8, right?
Yeah.
So, king goes to f7. And then the rooks are connected again. What would be the move? And just for you to know, I'm pretty sure in this position, a draw is bad for us too.
Rook f2.
Actually, for the white pieces, after rook f2, what would be black's move?
King g, g8.
And then white's move?
Queen, e6.
And then black?
King h7. Hey, I liked that square before.
Right. And so, how do you evaluate that position?
Bad for white.
Yeah, that's bad for white. So, rook f2 isn't good.
Oh, wait. Is it? No, it isn't. I was about to say queen e6.
Oh, you
to
can't
create like this pattern.
Wait a minute. Okay, the king is on f7 right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the position that we was evaluating in our head, right? The king is on f7, and we thought about what if rook f2, but that's losing for white. And so, what would white's best move be here? Queen e6 would be nice if they couldn't take. I know, right? I know, right? Hey, stop fighting in the YouTube chat. All right, stop fighting. I gave it to Stick Man because he's new. But anyway, what's up? Did we analyze all of white's forcing moves instead of rook to f2? And this is, I said this before, but this is why I like going from the most powerful piece in the position to the least powerful to keep everything organized. So we didn't even go over all of the queen checks.
I mean, there's also queen c7.
Right. So queen c7 looks pretty threatening, right? But what would black's best move be?
King f6.
King f6?
Yeah.
Just losing the rook on d8?
Yeah, he likes that.
No, he does. Are you okay?
No. I've been looking at this defense puzzle for the last however long.
Okay. We could do something else if this is a little bit too hard. We can lower the difficulty.
Well, no, I'm just not built for this, man. Like I ruled this out as a bad option, and I still clearly don't understand why it's bad.
One thing in these chess puzzles, you gotta understand why moves are bad. You gotta understand. It's actually more important than getting the solution right, because it's kind of like extra. It's kind of like the puzzle behind the puzzle. You're like unveiling the curtain. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, queen c7 is a move, and then if they go king e8, then they just get checkmated, or king f8 they get checkmated, and if they go up, then they will be losing a rook, and yeah, that just seems like a really bad position. And even if they didn't want to do that, I mean, shoot, they could easily just keep on checking us along the f file and the e file, and if they go back to g8, then we get a free rook. I mean, then white gets a free rook and etc. And so that's why we can't go king e8. Queen is
what?
What? You didn't get that?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Nita, is it too late?
It might be.
We're
pushing through this one.
Okay. All right. So king e8. Queen takes on e5.
Yes.
King f7. they could literally just go queen f4 and then
Well, no, I got the perpetual, but
Okay.
wasn't there something about this?
there was something about that. I mean, this is losing, like, this is either a drawn position or black is losing. Because this is given, even this position is giving white too many chances, and that's why this cannot be right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but is there? Oh, so there wasn't actually, in fact, a like concrete reason for why this is. It's just giving white too many chances.
Yeah, it's giving white too many chances. It's literally giving white the rook back, and it's giving white the chance of doing a perpetual check, which we got the extra rook, so we would want to win this. That's kind of the idea behind like why we cannot do king to e8.
Yeah, sure.
Wait,
No,
be
yeah,
sure.
sure, as
I
in,
feel,
like,
I feel like, am I explaining things right, Chad? I'm so sorry. Like, however way that I can help you out, I'll help you out. Like, whatever you need explained.
No,
Okay.
the yeah, sure was me saying yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So, king goes to e6. So we got all these forcing moves that we need to consider here. Queen c6 is pretty much a forcing move that we need to consider. After queen is c6, they can't go rook to d6. So they would have to go back. Usually if they have to go back, then they literally have a perpetual, right? So it seems like queen e6 doesn't even go anywhere, and we want to win this game since we have the extra rook. So
Yeah.
that's why king e6 doesn't work. And the last move that we didn't check is king f7.
Can't they go king f7 after the check by the queen?
Okay, you said king f7?
No.
Okay.
I was saying this and then this.
Yeah, they can go king f7, but then they run into this problem again of queen to c7.
Oh.
Right? Because this is going to force them to move up. And then we're going to capture their... I mean, white is going to capture a rook.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, if we go king f7, then we would have to calculate queen c7 again. And so king f6 makes a lot of sense.
I think that if they go back here, isn't this the same thing?
If they go back, queen c7, yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah. And so you would have to calculate what happens after rook takes on d8, because they can't go back because of checkmate with rook takes on d8.
No, I understand.
All right. So now, since we calculated that in our head, you should be thinking, all right, so we're really trying to avoid like losing this rook on d8.
We're trying to avoid the king going to this square.
Yeah, right.
The king has to go here, it's failed.
And so that's why this is kind of like the only move that black can do to try to defend this position. And like you said, now white is going to have to calculate, okay, well, what happens after queen c6, rook to f2, queen f2, and I think those are the main checks, because rook d6 doesn't make sense, because we will just capture their rook, and then we're going to be happily finishing off this game with our extra rook and extra queen. And like you said before, we're just going to hide behind these pawns.
Just out of curiosity, you do know how to highlight and draw arrows in different colors,
I know how to highlight, and I know how to draw arrows in different colors. My keyboard is up here on my standing desk, and it takes a lot of energy to like reach. It takes a lot of energy to reach. My brain hurts. Yeah, I know. So this is why when you think about these grandmasters like Magnus and Hikaru Nakamura, this is the level that they're on. They're actually past this. They would have already solved this in like 30 seconds or 1 minute. Even I would have had trouble solving this within like 3 to 5 minutes. So it's not for all the like people that is under 1500. If you want to get better, this is kind of the level that they're on. But you don't really have to be on this level to be good at chess. So, but if you're trying to get a title, you literally have to be on this level to get that title. 200 gang. Let's go, 200 gang. All right.
What I wouldn't give to be back there.
Yeah, but if you're trying to improve, this is kind of something that you would need to do. So king f6.
Yeah.
All right. King f6. We would have to calculate what happens after rook to f2.
I think I'm now realizing that this is perfectly fine.
All right. So rook f2.
No,
King.
it isn't.
Let's calculate it.
Because
Let's not do like an immediate.
Well, I mean, I just realized why it doesn't work. Because
oh, we got rated by Hannah Says. Let's go. 169. I finally got rated by somebody. Let's go.
Anna's always doing that. Anna's always doing
Get
that.
it. Hey, shout out to her. Pastor Gamer, give her a shout out. Hey,
Hannah says followed your channel.
she's finally streaming late enough so that I can get a raid by her. She's trying.
Either that or you're streaming late. Like, I mean, it's 12 by you.
It is 12 by me. What time is it for you?
1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m. Oh yeah, you're probably just tired too. Why didn't you just tell me that? This might just be too complicated at that time.
Well, because I'm built different.
You built different. All right, let's just get through it with this puzzle, and then we can, we can call it if you want to, okay? Or we could just do a tournament for all the people that just rated us, like a 30-minute tournament. Either one is fine with me. Yeah.
I never play my viewers, so it's actually something that.
Would you? Hey, for all the 200 people in here, would y'all want to do like a 30-minute Blitz tournament? Would y'all want me to set that up? I don't know. They might be asleep too.
Chat.
They might be asleep too. That is an option. All
Either
right.
that or they're down under with Hannah. So.
I know, right? That is true too. That is true. I forgot where Hannah lives. She said it before.
Australia.
I think it's Australia.
Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. for me
It's
also.
Australia.
I don't want to throw my rating too much. It would be unrated, but it might be too late for everybody. Okay, let's get done with this puzzle, guys. All right, let's power through this.
Got this.
Do you know how to play chess? Because you're
The
definitely
reason that
checked
this
my
doesn't-
heart. What the heck? I'll put that up there. All right.
The reason that this doesn't work is because of this.
All right. So, okay, let's actually calculate these moves. Concrete moves.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Okay, rook F.
Then we're gonna get fewer here.
Okay, wait a minute. You're confusing me if you just start drawing lines and like you're telling me you're saying general idea
here, but actually no, I don't because the rook is going to come here.
We calculate very differently. I'm saying because you're saying like generally you want a piece there, and I'm saying hey, let's do this move by move because our piece isn't there yet, and there's a lot of things that can happen before the piece ever gets to h4. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
I think that one of the big reasons that I'm 300 points lower rated than you is because I do this. I think I'm starting to like reach a wall where it no longer works.
Yeah, that could be true. Honestly, even if you don't get anything
right now, I would go like this.
But it's not Black's move; it's White's move.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. I'm really good at understanding. And then this would be check, which is a forcing move.
Yeah, intuition, and that's intuition. It can get you a really. So I think I asked you this before. You probably got to the point where you at from intuition alone. I'm pretty confident that that's the case. Like, of course, you know how to do the easy like tactics, but I'm pretty sure you got to the point where you're over 2,000 on intuition alone, and you're hitting a wall right now because you actually have to calculate because these monsters above 2,000, they're no joke.
I wish that they were jokes. I like jokes.
Yeah.
It's tough for me. Okay. Then.
Okay.
I think that the biggest edit move is Rook F2.
Yeah, let's get it done. So Rook F2, what would be your king move? Let's get that off. Rook F2 would be, where would you put your king?
Well, I mean, let's not forget that we can block with our queen.
That is true, but that is an instant loss.
I would say my instinct was G5, but I don't like that move.
Yeah, so King G5.
G5
why
is
don't you
bad.
like that?
That's what I was saying. This, and then I only have these two moves, and either way, rook is coming here. Because the rook is no longer protecting the queen, which means that this is no longer a battery.
All right, that is.
And that's what I was describing when I was talking about these two squares being highlighted. That's what I was seeing.
That is currently true, but you're not finishing off that calculation. That's why I wanted to do these moves one by one. And just to make sure that we're completely finishing that calculation.
Was I missing a blunder check?
Rook F2, King G5, Queen takes on E5, King H4.
Yeah.
You're saying Rook H2 and it's over. I'm saying, like, even if the queen trades with the rook, we still got two rooks that is more powerful than the queen. So I don't that. That is still an option. So that's what I mean by you got to calculate it till it's over. Just because you lose the queen doesn't mean that it's...
Is that what the computer is looking for?
No, that's what we're calculating. That's not. I don't have the computer on.
Yeah.
But there's like a little gap though between. There's like a little gap though between like if that variation is finished or not.
Okay. So then, I mean, if I go to any of these squares, I can't go here, when the rook comes here. But if I go...
Hey, Sabina Forager! Got raided by her again! Let's go! Hannah says Sabina Forager, back to back! Back to back! We're doing some tactics training. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's awesome.
Sabina Foiser followed your channel.
I've never met her.
You never... She's a professional chess player. What do you mean you never met her? She's a professional chess player. Stream. Oh my goodness, man.
So I only
I gotta put you on game. You gotta follow her. I gotta put you on game.
Done.
No, she's a powerful chess player. So yes. All right. So rook F2. I guess we didn't. Did you calculate all the king moves? After rook F2.
Did I calculate all the king moves? Yeah. Where's my puzzle?
You don't have the puzzle up anymore?
No, I just opened her stream so I could follow her.
Oh, I'm about to say, come on, smoothly.
I'm doing my best, man.
We might have to talk. We might have to talk off stream. We might have to talk off stream.
Are you mad at me?
You're distracted.
I'm very distracted.
I feel like, and you did tell me that you have ADHD, and I feel like, and you're going to school for advertisement, and I think like you have like a million things in the back of your head right now, and chess calculation is not one of them.
Like, I want it to be one of them.
Like, I'm telling you, honestly, you need to like shut down everything but this chessboard. But I know you're never gonna do that because
you just told me to follow her.
I know, I did, but at the same time, I think even before she followed, I think
what I was saying. What I was saying is I can't go to either of these because what they end up doing is the exact same thing. Oh no, it isn't.
Another raid? Bro!
Just like that? You are fully caught up now.
Everybody's raided me! Let's go!
Trinity Pride just followed.
Yeah, another collab like... Wait a minute.
GM Minho followed your channel.
Hey, thank you for the
LB99
raid.
Titan just followed. Trinity
Bro,
Pride followed your channel.
What the heck? I caught up that fast. Let's go. People know who I am.
LV99 Titan followed your channel.
If you are new here and you are in my chat, just go ahead and follow
Edgy
H1
Sesamaru just followed your channel.
as much as I can pay him because push-ups aren't happening.
Make sure to follow Zach. He is a good, entertaining chess streamer, and he does other stuff too. I think I've seen you drawing one day. You have a will that you base off of all your content. So, hey, we do a lot of content. I teach chess. I do live lessons. I do host tournaments every Friday, rapid tournaments, Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock Central Time. And yeah, Smoothly's in the chat. Bishop Stars, he just put you in there. Yeah, we both do chess content, and we're doing chess tactic puzzles right now, even though it's 1 a.m. where he lives, and it's 12 a.m. where I live. And so, yeah.
We're on that. Drake, thank you for following,
followed your channel.
H1.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But, yeah.
Okay, let's not get rated by anybody else, okay? Let's
that would just be terrible if somebody else, like, rated us. Like, imagine, like, if Kai Cenat
Dude, if Kai Cenat raised, I'm sorry, bro. That's the end of the chess lesson, bro. That's the end of the chess. Oh, man. So...
Okay, I know where things land. I know where they lie.
Rook F2. No, I would just be so hyped where I couldn't even calculate anymore. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, I think that it would at best be a just talking stream, and at worst be like, okay, gotta go.
Oh man. So Rook F2, you said King F7. Wait a minute. Did you say King F7 after Rook F2? Hey, we're gonna do a 30-minute tournament for everybody that just joined too. We're gonna do a 30-minute tournament after this.
No, I didn't say that. Although I did say this, which is literally illegal.
Okay.
I was looking at this and I was like, okay, but I don't want to do that because we've talked about how much this ends up sucking.
Well, remember,
which
that's not
inevitably happens, but now the rook is over here.
Remember though, too.
That's not the same position.
There's one thing to remember. After Rook to F2, King E6 in this position, Queen C7 isn't a check, so that gives you the option to do a move at that present moment.
Well, no, I mean, like, eventually this, like, we found that whenever we went to any of the other squares, eventually we ended up here.
Okay, now, one thing to remember, too, the rook is on the F file now and not on the D file. So, when Rook F2 happens, checking the king goes to E6, Queen C6 runs into what?
You just block.
Yeah, you just block with the rook. And is there any more checks after that?
Yes.
Yeah, there are checks, but is there like any like good checks that continue the attack for the white pieces?
Zizo, ouch. No good ones.
Yeah. So that's pretty much, we get to keep all of our pieces. There's no good checks. That seems like the line to go. And for everybody to know what we was talking about, we didn't calculate this fully, but I feel like, you know, I feel like we should just move on to the tournament to have some fun with everybody. Sure. All right. So yeah, King G5, we're definitely going to be down a queen in like a sort of like an equal position. But if we want more out of the position, then we would have to go for King to E6, Queen C6, and then Rook to D6, and there's no more good checks that they can do, not even if they sacrifice with like Rook to F6. There's literally no checks in this position. And once there's no checks, that means that we're gonna have time to do this fantastic move, Queen to D3, and get our little checkmate into. And so that's why this is completely losing for the white pieces.
I can't believe I found that all in 3 seconds.
It was tough. You was kind of confused on, like, I feel like at this moment you found the first move by intuition alone, which is great. It was just the whole calculating part. I think you just got too scared of like, oh snap, Rook F2, all these moves, it's doing too much. But we got to just organize everything and make it very concise and concrete. And probably one thing that we need to talk about the next time you do chess puzzles, but I don't know how to go about the training. I would just start on like lower difficulty puzzles instead of like puzzles like this, because you really have to like organize everything in your head where you're not doing everything consecutively and confusing yourself, because you don't want to confuse yourself so much where you're just staring at a position and not even thinking anymore, not even calculating, not thinking about forcing moves. That's bad. Then you're wasting time, and then before you know it, you got 1 minute and your opponent has 8 minutes, and they're gonna win even though they're losing. That's what we need to.
Yes.
Yeah. So, good job, Zach, and everybody give Zach a good job for like trying this out, doing the puzzles. I know it's tough, it's hard, it's like it's a new. I would say it's a new concept, because I'm pretty confident that you got to where you're at from intuition alone, which takes a lot of talent. So it's not a good try. He did well. Like, I'm pretty sure in his next matches he's gonna be like, oh crap, like now I'm gonna be hyper focused on calculating, and that's where that's where you need to be.
Here, I'm fully going back to intuition just because I do not have the mental wherewithal at what will be 1:40 a.m.
You know, you know what's really interesting?
Really interesting.
Danya Naroditsky, he was live streaming, and he was playing, I think he was playing Outraken. I know, Danya live streaming. He was playing Outraken, and he was losing like every single match bomb and blitz, and then he set this term like, oh crap, I'm just going by intuition. I need to start calculating these moves. So if you can get it to a point where you're like switching your intuition off and then just calculating and switching it on and things of that nature, that's what grandmasters do. And so when they're playing faster time controls, they primarily use intuition. If they're playing longer time controls, then they primarily use calculation. Even Magnus Carlsen has to force himself to calculate, even though usually he already found the best move in the position just by intuition alone.
I might even start my puzzle rating like lower than like what I'm actually at, because I think that a lot of what I end up doing is me making what is clearly the best move to me, and like now I have a slightly shorter puzzle to solve.
I would actually, like I said before, I would actually start at 0 to 1,000 difficulty puzzles. And
well, I mean, those it's like back rank mate, back rank mate, back rank mate. But I mean, like something like I do the 2,000 rated puzzles, and I make sure I actually have every single move. Because I don't think that I do that ever. What I do is I'll be like this. Yeah. Wait. What was the immediate response?
Queen.
Was it this or was it
Queen F6 for F2?
Yeah. It would be like this. Like I immediately go for like the puzzles. Like, oh, okay, I got it right. Now what? And now it's like it's a slightly shorter puzzle. That's how I've gotten to the puzzle rating that I have. And that's not how I'm supposed to be doing it. So I think I need to be like it's like I'm going onto the pitcher's mound at the major leagues to learn how to pitch. Like, why don't we do the minors first? Or hell, it would have helped if I was in high school at least.
I would. And I know you was talking about 0 to 1,000 puzzles being like all back rate checkmates, but I would. It's actually not just back rate checkmates. They actually slide a little bit of hard puzzles in there, and you can do the same. If you do the same process with lower difficulty puzzles, then it will teach you how to solve the hard. It will teach you how to solve the harder ones. And if you want to make it more complicated, I would actually. There's a feature that you can do on chess.com where if you get one wrong, then it starts your number over. And I've been doing like, okay, can I get 100 puzzles straight? Can I solve 100 puzzles straight without making a mistake? With 0 to 1,000 difficulty puzzles, and it's actually pretty hard. Pastor Gamer knows in the chat. It took me all night one time, and I did like 0 to 2,000. It was crazy.
Let's get this tourney on the road.
I know. I'm starting it.
Do I need to join something?
Yeah. Do you want to just do 3-minute or 3-2?
3-2, please.
Okay.
I usually just do 5.
You just do 5 minutes?
Oops. Yeah, that's usually the mode I play.
Oh crap.
I mean, we don't have to.
Is the tournament? When do you
want? 3-2 is fine.
No, when do you want the tournament to start?
As soon as possible, so that I can go to bed as soon as possible.
You know, we could just cancel it.
No, we are doing this.
Are you sure? I need to see some energy.
I'm in here right now. We're doing this.
I need to see some energy.
What? Was that not passionate? Look, you're not getting jumping jacks from me. I'm not doing cheerleading.
Do some push-ups right now if you got the right amount of energy.
So, I've never ever in my life had the right amount of energy, if that's your definition of what defines whether I have enough energy to do a thing. Oh, but Patster's pumped about this.
I know, right? Oh my goodness, chess is so hard, bro.
It's easy for a feller like me.
It's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all like 3 minutes to join. How about that? I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes to join. Join.
Are you sending me the link?
Oh, it has to be at least like 5 minutes. Wait a minute, I haven't made it yet. Dang, chill.
Okay. Only because you said so.
All right. That's what I like to hear. He just did 10 push-ups. He be playing too much. Okay. Tournament's up.
Okay. Let's get that pinned.
Mm-hmm. It is pinned.
Oh, you probably didn't know this, but it actually won't even let you join unless you follow us.
I know,
you know
that is true. That is crazy. Yeah, and you got to join the. You do actually have to join the chess club in order to be inside the tournament. But
you're gonna want to send that too for people who are
you
like
should
me
be
and have not.
You should be able to link with the link. You should be able to join the tournament. I mean, the club too while joining the tournament. I don't know why that was a tongue twister, but let me see.
How do I
Ew 3-2 why? Why do we love Rapid? Because we actually get to think and not get flagged and play some good chess.
I don't see how to do it.
You don't see how to do it? All right.
Yeah, it's not prompting me.
If I need to put the chess tournament in here.
I'm in apparently. Okay, never mind.
All right.
I don't know how.
You better
but sure.
You better be in.
A can of Campbell's. I'm one of 3 people here. I don't see you.
I'm in. I'm setting it up on my screen.
Now you are.
I'm setting it up in my screen. Hey, can you get your boy?
Let's get it.
Hey, can you get your boy Kanye?
Yeah, he is my boy.
I knew it. Get your boy Ye out of here, bro. Get your boy Ye.
I'm a Jew, but I super identify with the dude. I would have so much to talk about.
Oh my
Give my extra pair of patios to sit down.
That dude wild, and
no, he's just going normal mode.
This normal mode.
This is a heavy hitting tourney so far. I need some people I can beat up, otherwise I'm gonna cry.
Nah. You just went through a dang master. If you went through my master class, you know what we need to do? You need to come over to the house and we could just train like for a whole week, and I'll get you to the point where you're just like a calculating machine. Because obviously it's not gonna take like a 1 day to get to that point. It's not gonna take 1 day.
Where do you live in? What's the
I live in Missouri.
Boot camp's price?
The boot camp price would be doing 100 push-ups.
I think I could do that. Would it have to be all at once?
It would have to.
Or could I pay in? Could I use Klarna Afterpay?
It would have to be consecutively.
Come on, that was a banger joke, and you just kind of glossed right over
I
it.
know. I'm sorry, bro. Nah, it was a good joke. It was a good joke. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh wait,
But like I was gonna say, yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be 100 push-ups per day. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
I'm seeing that there are 6 people in this tournament right now.
Hey,
Pull up.
the smaller the merrier. What are you talking about? Now I can like beat people
Smaller
repeatedly.
the merrier.
Yeah, now I can just beat people repeatedly. Like people cash in, cash out. He wants to smoke, so you better not lose to him.
Oh, I'm gonna lose to him, and I'm gonna lose to a nice G. I'm gonna lose to this guy named H1 Chess. I'm gonna lose to Chess Jawa, and I'm gonna lose to Saltek.
You better not lose to H1 Chess. He's not that good.
APD, get in here. Patrick Gamer, I'm seeing a lack of you. Mac
I
and
know.
cheesy,
Where is Patrick
you all
Gamer?
right? You.
Oh, the tournament's going to be started in 1 minute.
It is going to be started in 1 minute. People are sending me game requests right now. Get in the tournament.
Without joining the tournament.
The link is pinned up top.
All right. It's cool. I don't even know how many games we can get in.
Oh my, JPD.
Just know it's unrated, too. You're not going to lose any rating points if you're a high-rated person in the chat. You know what I mean? You're trying to actually keep at the level that you want to be at. This dude Salt Egg always be coming after me. Oh my goodness. I beat him one time on stream and he's after me 24/7. Did he mute himself?
Huge penguin chocolate moment. This is like the highest level tournament I've ever seen.
I'm sorry. This is my arena always.
It's just what happens?
Yeah,
I gotta deal with penguin chocolate now. Get out of here.
Hey,
I'm not doing...
You're 1800. You'll be fine. Just use your intuition.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be pushing some pawns if that's okay with you.
Yep.
I have 1 connect 4. That's what we're doing here, right?
Did you calculate it? No.
I'm moving my knight.
You better
now.
have calculated it.
I'm moving my knight, and you know what I'm gonna do now?
You better not.
I'm gonna move my bishop.
Oh my gosh. He moved the bishop.
I lied. I moved a pawn.
Ah, crap.
I never let. That's one of my tricks. I never let my opponent know that I'm thinking.
He's a liar too.
Not what I'm thinking, but that I am at all.
He's a liar too. Dang, what am I supposed
Penguin
to
chocolate.
What am I supposed to do here? Hey, what am I supposed to do here? We're just gonna castle. I don't know this variation. He played this fine. Hey, I mean, he played this too. Oh, come on. Why you putting sit-ups in the chat for me? Come on, bro. Give me 1 second smoothly. Oh, come on. Y'all can't just let me be.
I gotta beat someone in chess.
All right, now we got to get that 1 minute back on the clock because I thought too long.
Okay. Why don't you take a look at my stream real quick and tell me if you like my position?
Okay, I'll let you know. Damn, which one is your stream? Oh my gosh, you're just like, you're just doing whatever over there. I don't know if I like
Ask
that.
me if I calculated this.
Oh my goodness, bro! You shouldn't be praising that. You shouldn't be. That's not something.
Oh, that isn't me bragging about this.
That's
I'm
not
just
something
saying
you
this
should be
is what's
bragging
going on
about
right now.
You shouldn't be bragging about not. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, that is silly.
What do you love most about having kids?
My kids are really funny. I taught them my humor at probably at a super young age, and now she just do like silly stuff for no reason. And so my family be having some funny moments. Very funny
You
moments.
feel like your family is funnier than the average family?
Yes, she is. She's such a happy baby. But
I'm under the impression you have 2 kids.
yeah, I have 2 kids. Yeah, my
But
oldest
he's not
is
old
pretty
enough
funny.
to be able to do something funny yet.
Yeah, she's not old enough yet where she has a personality, but man, oh my goodness, my oldest is something else, man.
What she want to be when she grows up?
She wants to be a doctor, a driver, and I think it's like a firefighter, all at the same time.
I said that I was going to be a doctor and that my grandma was going to grow up and become a box of tissues, and that my grandfather, like, I just looked around the room and found inanimate objects that everybody was going to be.
Yeah.
It was like, he's going to be a book. I'm going to be a doctor. Lucas is a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that's
And you all the
classic.
occupations from a young age.
That sounds classic.
Um,
Wait a minute. What the? This shouldn't
What
be.
wor-
This shouldn't be. Wait a minute, smoothly. This guy. This shouldn't be good. Let's see.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's good or not when they're playing against the literal best.
The sad part is, I think I'm losing this.
I thought that the sad part is that you're unk.
Sadly,
Trinity, we knew that you were going to. You're just too good. You're goated.
okay. At least this is 3-2.
My position's getting weirder. Most safe king of all time.
Oh
Kept
my-
it right where it's supposed to be, in
I
the
don't-
center of the board.
I do not want to look at your position right now.
What's the most legally questionable thing you've ever done that you're willing to admit?
Questionable?
Questionable.
Interesting.
Questionable can be your own definition.
Interesting. Questionable thing. You said legally questionable thing?
Yeah.
I put syrup on my Polish sausages.
Oh, wait, it's my turn.
Wait a minute. I got 4 seconds left, bro. I can't I can't talk.
Huh. Turns out you lose rooks when you aren't castled on move 24.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I came back, tactical presence. I came back. Yeah, you're not winning this tourney. Not today. There you go. Good game. Get me back in the tourney. Okay. Yeah, I put syrup on my Polish sausages. That is something that I do. Very weird. I know. I get it. But
The
yeah.
most legally questionable thing I've done is killed a man that I didn't know.
You mismade in 1-3 times. If it's blitz, it really doesn't even matter. If it's classical, it matters more. But we're just gonna go past what Smoothly just said.
I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Are you one of those people that if you put it in a song, then you think it's not liable?
Legally admissible?
Yeah, legally admissible. If you are in here,
admissible in
click the
court?
link to join the tourney. You can still join. It's 22 more minutes. Let's get it. I don't even have anybody to face right now.
Head and cry.
I don't even have anybody to face right now. Yeah. To face. Yeah.
If you hold down for just a little bit longer, you might be phasing me.
Ah, crap. That'd be funny if I got
It's
beat. If I got beat by your intuition.
It would be entirely coincidental right now. Oh,
Oh, come on. Why are you doing moves like that? What was that? You know it's 3-2, right? You don't have to do bad moves.
oh,
You can't you can't flag anybody.
oh, oh.
I hope I hope H1. Dude, Patrick Gamer, we are not doing a chest break tonight. It is way too late. I'm just gonna give you that heads up. I will do 2 chest breaks tomorrow. How about that? I am
My intuition tells me this is
very
good.
tired. Unless Smoothly has a Nintendo Switch where we can both play Mario Kart, I don't think I'm playing tonight.
I do have a Nintendo Switch that does have Mario Kart.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You gotta hook it up on stream one of these days.
I do have it hooked up on stream, but not right now, and I need to. It's always a hassle.
Okay.
So that didn't go so hot.
Next time. We can go next time. I don't know when he be streaming,
Cool.
but
Okay.
I will whoop Smoothly's tail in Mario Kart.
You said not knowing that I had a world record in it.
You got a world record?
I did at one point have a world record in Mario Kart for one of the tracks.
Oh my gosh.
It was a very short-lived Mario Kart world record.
Dude, how good are you? I might be losing.
It's the worst game in the world to be good at. It's like, great, you're awesome, and you lost because you got hit by 17 blue shells. It's the exact... It's like, great, you have all the...
It is definitely based off a chance.
Oh yeah, no, it's like, and then everybody feels like they're a god for having beaten you, and it's like, well, no, you didn't do anything. The game did. The mechanics are built to like ruin whoever's in first.
Oh crap, bro! I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is a pretty bad game to be like. You know what I mean? Like that is a pretty bad game to be
like
the best
prove it,
at.
and I'm like, I wish I could, babe. There's nothing I'd like more than that.
Oh crap! Just get good.
Although I have mastered the art of convincingly, oh, I don't like what Salt Egg is doing to me right now.
My opponent still has 3 minutes on the clock. I don't know how. I don't know if I like that or not.
I hang my head and cry.
Right. That
The
makes.
fuck is that move, Salt Egg? Sorry.
Oh, you're facing Salt Egg? That dude's
Yeah.
good. He's good.
He's all right. He's going down.
He's going down. Look, that's what I like to. That's what I like to hear.
My intuition tells me that I'm about to eat.
About to eat Salt Egg for lunch. Yeah.
No. I don't think it. I don't think. If I'm eating Salt Egg, it's rotten right now.
Ah, crap. Are you losing?
I have one fewer night than I used to.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man. You had one job. You literally had one job.
My job was to keep that one night. That was the one job.
You were supposed to beat the dang 2400. There's only 2 dang 2400s that think that they're good.
I won't say that it's capable of being taken.
There's 2 dang 2400s that think they're good. They came in the chat just to bully us.
You know what? This makes me do one thing.
They don't know I'm good
Ask
too.
me what? Ask me what it makes me do.
Took a little chest break and I'm feeling great.
Oh, this is good for me, actually. Salt Egg is out here embarrassing himself. I didn't want to have an extra night.
Come on, Salt Egg. Don't do that. What you gonna do?
I
gonna
think
do?
that this is bad for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hang my head and cry. I'm not a perfect person.
Out of all the songs you thought about singing, that was the one that came up.
was accurate to
Dude?
the-
You need to become more positive about life. You know, that's not the first time. You... Bro.
You think that Jesus should have skateboarded instead of walking on water?
Oh my gosh, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. You don't know who's in the chat right now.
Jesus is in the chat. Hello, Jesus. Nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
He's not a perfect person.
He's trying to sacrifice his dang night.
I'm trying to ask for forgiveness, but Jesus said that I spent too much time seeking worldly and frivolous gifts.
That sounds...
In parentheses, winning this game of chess.
That sounds... Oh, come on, bro. Are you serious? Ah! Messing with Smoothly too much.
I'm a bad influence.
I wasted all my time trying to win this game. Ugh. This is nasty.
I'm not a person.
Ah. Ah. Alright. Whatever. Good game. It's always Zach's fault. Yeah, we're just gonna blame Zach for every loss, guys. We're gonna blame Zach. I was doing so good. Nah, he did a good job. He did a good job. Thank you, Chess Jawa. I will get my revenge next time. Believe it. Do you watch anime, Zach?
I watched Chainsaw Man.
And Cash and Cash Out is he is Catholic for you to be talking about his Lord and Savior, bro.
Well, tell Cash and Carbon.
Use your words very wisely.
I didn't like the Bible that much.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to
I
end the
went to
stream a
church
little
for
bit,
like
guys.
12 years. That's for real, actually. I did go to church for like 12 years.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was brought up Catholic.
Oh.
Um,
What was you thinking about if you wanted to share it on stream? That's why you kind of hesitated?
no, I was just looking for what to say. I was like, I actually did go to church for a while.
Oh, okay.
And then decided that.
Wait a minute. We don't
Jesus
talk about...
despite-
I don't normally talk about, religion on my stream, just to let you know. All right? Like, I don't know what crazy stuff you're going to say. I'm just giving you a heads up.
No.
All right? Like, it's... Okay.
I was going to say, that Jesus guy seems cool if true.
Yeah.
I mean, that Jesus guy doesn't seem cool if true.
Okay, man. That's... All right. All right. Good game, Chess Java. Dude, yeah,
Jawa,
look,
tell me
see,
that
that's
I'm
that's
right.
that's exactly what I didn't want this to turn out to be. Nah, look, see, you're gonna get people debating about if. Come on, bro. Like, see,
Are
this is
they
a positive
debating about
stream.
it?
This dude, Cash I was like, I can debate this to the end. I'm like, look, see, that's who I do not want in my, like, I don't want this to be a religion talking stream of who's the best and who's not the best. You know, debating isn't even beneficial for anything anyway.
The conversation between the best is Bobby Fischer, Gary Kasparov, Magnus Carlsen, Jesus, LeBron James.
Oh my gosh.
And Michael Jordan.
Let's talk about politics
And
instead.
Tom Brady.
You might as well. You know what? I would rather talk about politics or religion at this point, bro. I don't feel comfortable talking about people's faith. I don't feel.
I just threw out a bunch of options.
I don't feel comfortable
Like,
talking about what
Tom
people
Brady's
believe
up there.
in and faith that they live by.
Argument for 7 rings.
What?
I was just telling you about how Tom Brady has 7 rings, and
That is true.
Is very reasonable.
Tom Brady do have 7 rings, and he
Although,
was commentating.
I don't know how many of them were done with.
I would rather talk about the
balls.
Super Bowl, the nasty Super Bowl that we.
Yeah, you weren't happy about what you just saw.
No, I was not. That was an embarrassment to my whole state.
If it makes you feel any better, everyone was pointing and laughing too.
Yeah.
Oh, that wouldn't help.
Gosh, Lee.
I'm sure you saw.
It's
the
how you
memes
get
about,
more clicks and engagement. Yeah. It's until you realize you're missing part of your soul when you go to the afterlife. That's how you. Like, if you want to go on Twitter and see the cesspool over there about engagement and you get paid to say the most provocative stuff. Anyway,
just posting a picture of Sydney Sweeney that's looking hot, and that's the whole post, and it's like, wow, she's hot. That's like just 100 different dudes who think that they're adding something to the conversation. It's just a picture of Sydney, bro. Calm down. I live on these platforms. It's my paid job.
yeah.
Speaking of, I'm sure that you saw the memes about like anytime Tom Brady is even in the building for a Super Bowl, it means that
The ball's deflated.
or Patrick is. Well, no, it's just, like Patrick is not capable of taking the title home.
Oh my gosh, bro! I did not.
I also saw.
I did not expect Patrick Mahomes to lose like that last night. Gosh, Lee, bro.
Yeah, it was impressive to see like
He was playing
in
for the
third
other team. At a certain point, he was playing for the other team. He was. Oh my goodness, I could complain about that all day.
Was it him? Was he just bad?
No, it wasn't him. His
I'm not
his
good enough-
offensive line
not
too
good-
was crap.
Yeah, they just seemed to like have holes in them. Like they were Swiss cheese.
It was crap, man.
Like I had no dog in the race at all. I just needed to post memes about it on chess.
Yeah, I seen that meme that you post on the. Did you post the accuracy one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. I disliked it. I'm never gonna lie. I just.
Did you dislike it because, you know, they hated Jesus because he spoke the truth?
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, please. Pat already got more Super Bowl than Brady. I don't think that's true, but gosh, Lee, the NFL is rigged for the Chiefs. Nah, man, nah. Look, see, if the NFL was rigged, they would have never lost it that badly. Come on, guys. Let's be honest here.
The best performing post of the night was one that simply said, at least chess lets you resign.
Gosh, Lee, bro. That is true. That's so true. Those sacks were... Bro, he got sacked. Bro, the offensive line didn't do anything to protect Mahomes. He literally had to run out of pocket each and every play. You can't even play the game at that point. Like, they didn't even try.
They were busy.
They was busy. Gosh.
Did the children learn new words?
Dude,
or were you not that level of angry?
My kids are Chiefs fans. I bought my kid a whole outfit. A whole Chiefs outfit for them to lose this year.
Shoes? Oh, Chiefs.
A Chiefs outfit.
I don't know why I heard like
joggers, hoodie. My kid
How did
was
they become
my
the
kid was
fans?
born. They was born. I mean, my oldest was born on the day when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Well, the day after.
That's pretty much the day, though. Revisionist history is allowed.
Oh, that is true. Oh man.
Oh. Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, sure.
Yep.
I don't even care a lot that much. Uh-oh. I noticed something about this.
What you notice?
I'm down a piece suddenly.
Yeah, that is very true. You thought I was gonna let you win this after all that Chiefs crap you've been posting?
Look, if the Chiefs did well, I'd have some great news for you, wouldn't I?
I guess so, but you could have spared me.
I couldn't do anything except for do what the internet needed me to do. I am the devil you didn't know you
Who are
needed.
you, Batman?
No, I'm worse.
What the heck? No arguments tonight is verbal abuse. I had to
No,
do
this
it. I
has
had to
been
do
fun.
it for
I've
the
lost
Chiefs.
3 games.
This is what was supposed to happen that night. You faced like 2 strong opponents though. It wasn't like you just lost 3 games. Brady had 8 rings actually until 2022 when he lost his one. Oh my gosh, bro. Gosh, dang it. Morbid. Dang it, bro. If I would have heard that comment and I was Tom Brady, we would have problems.
I would have to win another Super Bowl.
Like, gosh, dang it, bro. Ugh.
Yeah, but the wedding ring was significantly less valuable.
Didn't she get with like an instructor too?
Wouldn't you if you had one of the most successful men on the planet?
No.
Oh.
I would get with another billionaire. Like,
It wasn't that cheating was off the table. It was that it wasn't good enough for you.
yeah, like, dude, I would just get with another bill. I wouldn't settle down. Like, what do you think this is, bro? I wouldn't settle down. Like, I would just get with a retired billionaire, bro. And just rack it up. Just rack it up. Oh,
And
crap.
now my chest is very much in its what the hell sure era.
Like, see, that's why calculation. You know, you got to practice it. H1 thoughts on the refs cheating the Bills with all those calls against the Chiefs. Man, we're not talking about that. Like, that was the time Taylor Swift actually wanted to pay the refs. Dang, bro. Can y'all chill? I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Dang. Somebody paid the wrong bill, bro. Pun intended.
I'm about to be 0 for 4.
Can you win a game?
No.
What happens when the
No,
tournament
that's
ends and I'm
dumb.
still in the game? You don't get the points for the. You don't get the points for it. God, the Sicilian is better.
About to
The Sicilian
be
is better.
down another.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucked. And the commercials was whack too. What's up with the Super Bowl commercials?
The best Super Bowl commercial was a breast cancer awareness commercial.
I didn't even laugh once. I did see that one. It was weird. It wasn't even laugh worthy.
It was just well done, is what I'm saying.
Okay, it was well done. Okay. I got the point after I got the words, but I didn't laugh at a single commercial.
Yeah, it always feels like the commercials are just a little bit weaker than the year before them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just nostalgia or what it is, but like
I don't think
that's why we
this
need.
year.
Yeah, they only spend $8 million. They don't really care if it does well.
Oh, snap, they said that?
It's $8 million a year.
8 million a year? Dang.
Well, not every year. Not too long ago, it was like $5 million. It just goes up. They choose a new number.
Well, we need to go back to the prime. We need to go back to prime commercials.
Mon1K8 followed
Like,
your channel.
where's my favorite Dorito commercials where like they got unnecessary people getting like stains on their fingers, and then like a girl comes out of nowhere and suck the guy's fingers. What happened to those commercials? What happened to those? Do anybody remember those?
Technology.
Do anybody remember those?
I know what
Those
you're
random
about.
Dorito commercials. Oh my goodness! I'm asking the chat because I feel like I'm an unk, and so there's probably some young person that's like, "What the heck did you just say?
Really? I feel that way about you too.
What the heck did you just say?"
I said that you're old.
Look, see, there's a guy. Look, see, there's already somebody in the chat that's like, "What the heck? What the heck did H1 just say?" I'm old. Smoothly, when are you when are you gonna get old?
I'm trying to stay young, and when I do, I think I have to die.
No. We can make that happen.
Dying or getting old, or both.
Just both. I'm done. How many horses
Okay.
you have? Oh man, the game isn't even gonna end.
I am one of 2 people who end this tournament with 0 points.
Oh, come on, man. Why you have to say it like that? I lost the game, if that makes you feel any better.
It does not.
Right.
The big problem is that I did not win a game.
Mm-hmm. All right. I wasn't even top 3. I beat Tactical Presence. I was the only one that beat Tactical Presence, guys. Y'all had one job. Y'all had one job. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I just failed my job against him.
You, oh my, how fast did you lose?
They were 5 minutes.
He
for the
always
game,
wins
and I
my
did not-
tournaments. He always wins. All right. I know you're tired. Hey guys, let's decide on who we're gonna rate, and then just go from there. Sounds good.
It does sound good.
You seem pretty tired. Good games,
You
everybody.
You seem that way.
No, I usually have like high energy during my stream all the time, and usually when I cut off the stream, that's when I act. y'all don't even want to know how I act off stream, bro. I just be like, ugh.
Yeah.
I just sit here for a minute off stream. I just sit here. And
Oh
just
yeah,
close
you do
my
like
eyes.
the nothing stare into the void.
Yeah, I just close my eyes and be like, good stream, guys. I just talk to myself. I'd be like, good stream. Good stream.
You do that?
Yeah.
I never speak to myself afterwards.
Good stream.
It's over. It's over.
What can I
Pod
do
comes
better?
out same as Zach. I don't know about that for him, but there is a reason that I have an end card now.
I cannot believe I blundered that.
I can. It's
cannot
1
believe
a.m.
I
for you.
Blundered that, bro. It doesn't matter. Like Magnus Carlsen would have blundered that.
I'm doxing you, Just Java. That's why.
JP, hey, see y'all later. Who we rating? Somebody good? Are we rating somebody new or somebody that we know? Because Bingo might be on. Bingo's always on.
There is a small person that I've become
Small
aware of.
person?
Yeah, a smaller streamer who has a like Nordic Viking beard.
Okay.
His name is
Oh, you're talking about
Ivan.
Ivan? Yeah, I rated him before. Yeah, we can rate
I
Ivan.
like him. How did you know that I was talking about him before I?
Because I'm already following him.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. We can rate him.
Or we could raid one of my mods.
One of your mods. Are they
Although
streaming?
he is currently he is streaming, but he is without a face and probably not chatting. So
Oh, yeah, we can't do that. They have to have at least their face on camera.
at least.
At least.
Okay, let's go with Ivan.
This is your last chance to jump on either of our trains. If you have jumped on one of our trains and not the other of our trains, we don't own you. We don't accept you as a fan.
Why are we?
You're just you're middling at best. You have to follow both of us or neither of us. That's my official political take on this stance, on this matter. Yeah. Make sure you're following both of us. This was a really good stream. And I learned a lot about how to be thinking about my moves. It's gonna take a like considerable while to actually get there, so that it's something that is just kind of fundamental in the way that I approach it. But I think that once I actually get to a place where it becomes more automatic, it'll be good.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing though. Like the intuition is good now. Now you just have to force yourself to calculate. And I know it's going to be hard because you talked about, ADHD and things of that nature. But I'm pretty sure, like you said, that's a good training method, just to restart your rating. Like maybe start on like 2,000 rated puzzles and calculate every single variation, literally. So at least you learn something though. Like if you didn't get anything else, you learn something about yourself, and hopefully that can get you past like 2,100.
I think you can. Again, I'm not far from it. I just frankly, at that point when you're 30 points away, it just requires like good RNG and a little bit more focus than usual on a particular day, right? I mean,
right.
And that's the difference. It's not like I'm pushing 2,500 where it's like,
oh, before we leave, and I'm rating, when are we gonna do the Mario Kart stream?
whenever you'd like.
All right, that's good.
See
y'all later. 5 seconds. See ya. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Okay. I'm still live.
See y'all later on YouTube.